Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might find yourself vying for a piece of the $5,000 prize pool.
Follow the action through our extensive video coverage on Twitch and YouTube. For more information, visit greyogregames.com/invitational.
Start playing today to earn your spot in the Grey Ogre Games Invitational.
Hello everyone and welcome to your weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick, I'm your host for tonight. We are watching the match here between Randall Wee and Murali Narayanan. And Randall was playing with the deck a little bit earlier. Randall is brand spanking new to the game. I'm lending him the deck to test out. This is Esper Spirits versus Esper Spirits versus I think Eldrazi Tron. I think Randall's trying to figure out like what's the extra card in the deck. So yeah. Anyway, how you guys doing tonight? Zhou Xiaonan. Hi, welcome to the stream. Think I can't see you? I can see everyone. Actually, no, I can't really see everyone. Like, sometimes it pops up like somebody has joined, and then when people join, like, sometimes people haven't joined. So I'm kind of curious, like, how Facebook actually does it. If you want to chat with us, remember this is a live show, so you can chat with us in the chat portion, either on Facebook or on Twitch. Don't really monitor YouTube, but if you guys tell us that you want us to monitor YouTube and chat with you there, then let us know. Then we'll get another monitor. Looks like Randall's gonna go first. No, apparently Danny Seat is here, and so is Sashi C Loco. Danny is saying thank you, Mick. Yeah, I know, but Murali is missing two. Khan liberated. Instead, he swapped out. I know. I get some of this like insider story. He swapped it out for two Oblivion Sower. So yeah, this is this thing. And Xiaona, nice of you to support. Yeah, show your support for your favorite player. Is it Team Randall or Team Murali? And Murali is gonna mulligan it down to 6. And Randall is like pushing his beginner luck. I think Randall, this is the first time he's playing. And he's playing a deck that's really weird. It's Esper Spirits. It's not a very typical deck. Sashi here saying, yo, what's up, Loco? What's up? Are you coming in, Loco? Are you coming to GP Singapore? Please say yes. I'm pretty sure you're coming. You guys are just across the border. You guys don't come. Like if you and CJ and I don't know whoever is on the other side, like if you guys don't come, then like there's no reason why we have GP Singapore at all. All right, turn 1, Aether Vial, perfect start and passes the turn. Murali just wants to see Tron and Tron. All right, good. Sashi, you are going to come to GP Singapore. Very nice. Hey, if you need a place to stay, let me know, man. Let me know. Danny says Loco and Mick needs to do a podcast together. No. Loco needs to do a podcast on his own. Because that voice is like That voice is obviously DJ voice lah, but I mean like, the voice is heavenly. Sweet, sweet, sweet voice. Turn 2, no drops. But he's got the rattle chains in hand. Don't know if Morali is ready for that. Double power plant here. And just passes the turn, intending to crack the expedition map at the end step. And Randall here thinking, yeah, be aggressive, B-E aggressive. B-E-A-G-G-R-E-S-S-I-V-E. Yeah. Yeah, you want to respond? No. Here we go. And rattle chains at the end step. Passes the turn. Loco saying this is turning into my podcast. Place to stay sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I think we should have I don't know if we got a spare room, but let me know. Then I can work something out with my folks. Oh man, this is a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points of damage, and next turn potentially even more. That depends on what Randall has in hand. Oh wow, a Saurian. All he needs is just one land. Oh, but looks like Morali's going to drop a Thought Knot Seer here. That's going to wreck. That's going to be a little Spana or big Spana in Randall's works. There we go. And Morali unfortunately draws another power plant. Okay, and Rally Progenitor's just going to pass the turn. And if Randall here actually draws a land, so if Randall draws a land, I think he... how much damage does he do? Okay, so this goes up to 3. He draws a card, not a land, but it's a lot of spirits. That's 2 additional spirits, which means that Mausoleum Wanderer goes up to 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yeah, so 9 points of damage in the face, and Morali's down with 5. He needs an answer this turn, and I don't know if he's got... I really don't know if Morali has answers or not. In fact, Randall could have just made it, down to 4. Yeah, and even if he gets rid of the Drogscore Captain is a really powerful magic card. For 3 mana, it's a 2/2 flyer. It's okay. That's like I guess a Windrake. Other spirits you control get +1/+1 and hexproof. And well, I crafted this deck, so actually everything in the deck is spirits except for the Phantasmal Images. Yeah, and Morali here has to scoop it up. Doesn't have Tron. Did not have the Thought Knots here. And even if he had a Thought Knots here, I think Randall just won off the back of a Lingering Souls. And next turn he would have just Lingering Souls again. And that would have been enough even if Morali had gotten rid of a few things, on Randall's side of the board. So Randall here just thinking like, what do I need to win this? And I honestly speaking, I don't think Randall has anything to put in. I think you put in the Spell Piercers. On Morali's side, if you've got Spot Removal, you definitely want to be running some Spot Removal. Hi Reeve, welcome to the stream. And guys, if you do like what you hear and do like what you see, remember to share and subscribe. We're on all the social media networks. Social media stuff, Facebook. I'm not good at this. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Yeah, so do hit us up over there. I don't think we're on Grindr, and I do not think we're advertising on Tinder. But I've been wrong. I haven't asked Mark about that marketing strategy yet. Maybe one day, especially with Battlebond coming up. Tinder / Grindr is a kind of cool place to be. Yeah. Random thoughts. Anyway, what do you guys think about the Battlebond spoilers so far? I think it's sweet that they're giving out promos and promos of the Planeswalkers with alternate art. The Planeswalkers are not that bad. I think it's Ronan and what's the name? Maybe Taylor Swift? No. I forget what's their two names. Oh, Will Kenneth and Rowan Kenrith. Brother, sister, blue and red. Very Mishra Urza type of feel. But Mishra is a Grixis Planeswalker. Maybe, who knows? I know full spoiler is out. What are you guys interested in? I think there are some very cool cards. Brightling is very cool. I like it. I love that they reprinted Nakana Revenant finally. Man, we have Magmatic Force. Mystic Confluence makes a return as well. Cool cards. All cool cards all around. Although the Grothama All Devouring. Sorry guys, I'm like, why? It's really funny because like you want to save for 5 mana you get 10/8. And then you as the opponent you kind of want to save all your mana so that you can like bash Grothama in and save all your creatures to bash Grothama in. So yeah. It's a weird card. Really weird card. But what are your favorite cards from the Battle Bond spoiler? Foil True Name Nemesis. I guess that's a thing. That's a thing that you can have. Randall's still deciding. Yeah, maybe don't put in any sideboard. I don't know. True Name Nemesis. The main problem with True Name Nemesis is that not a lot of people play it. It's only relevant in like Legacy and Vintage, and I think even in Vintage it's a little bit like of a stretch to say that it's being used in Vintage, but it's definitely used in Legacy. And I mean, looking at all the spoilers, it looks like WotC is just pushing out Legacy. Pushing out some Legacy cards, maybe not all. But it's nice to see, that this is like Reprint Masters 2.0. So it's quite cool. Dimrova Horror, sorry. That's a very cool card to have.
Hi, Mick.
Hello.
Are
you just gonna join me for now or like?
Just for this round.
Boring.
I'm just waiting for the computer to be open, then I can do some work.
Boring.
Work. Why isn't Shake here?
Work. Yeah, why is Shake?
Shake,
why are you online? Why?
You should be here. You should be offline, not online.
Yes, yeah. I want to practice standard. I'm very happy with standard. I don't know why we are not streaming standard. Yesterday, how many people
We
came?
had 16 yesterday.
Yeah, why we not streaming standard?
Yeah, the main reason why I'm not streaming standard right now is that there's a lot of blue-white control decks. And
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's boring.
Yeah, so we kind of I like streaming modern because there's so many other different decks that is available.
I like modern quite a lot. Okay, starts off with a Pitting Needle, probably gonna be naming. What's that card? Oh, he left the Fatal Pushers in. That's a bad idea.
Yep. Why did Danny say what? Why is Danny?
What?
Danny is such a. I should have been there.
Work.
What, Danny? Yeah, why are you not here, Danny? Oh, Mick doesn't care.
It's okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's like that one.
Okay,
that one's
Danny.
okay. Shake.
It's
I
all
care
good.
more.
We always thought Danny is here, so it's a
Oh
regular
wow, Morali with the
fixture. Turn one needle on what?
Turn one needle probably on Aetherval, which is why Randall's not casting his Aetherval.
You know what would have been sick? Danny, Muradi could have said Flood Strand, and Randall will have just one land. and
Bang.
Yeah. And we have a Metal Reshaper.
Okay, so Randall here has got a few options, obviously. Gonna crack that. I think you get a blue-black sauce.
So you're gonna look
Watery Grave.
Watery Grave.
I think you let it be.
I don't think I ever want my grave to be watery though.
Why not?
I don't know.
Oh wow, it puts it on the battlefield tapped. Okay.
Hey Matthew, what's up? Thanks for joining us. Matthew, I think Matthew is currently I think he's in America now. He used to be.
Okay.
He used to work in Singapore.
Right.
Haven't seen him in a while. He's good friends with Alfion, I think.
Oh, okay.
Or at least they interacted. Why did he put in a play tap?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Wouldn't the end turn rattle chain be?
Yeah, enter rattle chains would have been, yeah.
Oh, there you go.
End step rattle chains. In this matchup, I think you gotta be aggressive. Like there's no substitute. Like you have to make sure that Murali just doesn't blow up the board somehow. And very talented.
So yeah, I think why Randall kept in the fatal push in this matchup is because Murali is going to be running top knots years and whether
right.
So
okay,
he probably wants like to be able to raise
the ability to get rid of top knots years. Yeah, okay. Take even more damage, but here comes
no. Okay, that's fine. Okay,
that's why
I thought he was casting a main phase spell queller. I got
no. Draw score captain, dude. Draw score captain, MVP of the deck.
It's like the classic Mortal Lightning Bolt your face move.
He's got like what 2 fatal pushes in hand.
Yep.
Which is not really very good. Thought knots here, maybe. Thought knots, sir.
Thought knots, yeah.
Okay. Basilisk Collar gonna gain back Murali a bit of life. He doesn't activate the.
It kind of puts.
You didn't put a counter. You didn't put a counter on the Ratchet Bomb. You must be worried about the tokens though.
Maybe. Lingering Souls is really...
Yeah, Lingering Souls it can be quite devastating here. I mean, like, Lingering Souls now produces, like, 2/2s. 2/2 flyers, which profitably block the what's that? Matter Reshaper.
Yeah.
Now, here, I think you just go Phantasmal Image, copy, draw score Captain... And then you go, and then you swing in with the team. Like you can raise, you definitely can raise. Murali's gaining 3. Oh no. Okay,
but it's okay. Maybe he has a game plan.
Yeah, he's waiting for the spell queller.
Oh no! I think he just found out. Oh, he's gonna complement the shape.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's an interesting line of play. I think he just wants to block it away. I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Just get rid of it. 1 times good one.
Wait, end turn, blah blah blah. Thinking about the Ratchet Bomb play. Ops to leave it open again.
So Murali's not going to take up the Ratchet Bomb. Really afraid of the spirits here, and time is running out for Randall. Murali is just getting closer and closer to.
Gonna trade it.
Yeah, the trade is great. Oh man, the trade for Randall is like great because practically anything in the deck can hit the battlefield. Wow, Akira 2. That is pretty spectacular. Walking Ballista. Okay. So Murali gets to draw the Walking Ballista, but the Walking Ballista is only part of the key to winning this. Because now with the Kira on the battlefield, like it becomes the Droxcall Captain, it gives the Droxcall Captain a little bit of protection. Which is why I was saying like it should be the Phantasmal Image first, copying the Droxcall Captain, then all of them are protected.
Yep. And Murali doing the standard play of casting Boxing Ballista for 2. Does it shoot off the bubble on Kira? What does Kira say?
So Kira, okay, let's bring out Kira Great Glass Spinner.
Kira Great Glass Spinner.
Oh man, he's gonna force it right now.
Kira says whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell ability for the first time each turn, counter
that spell. Yeah, so he can't kill anything. Just 2 damage to. Come on, Murali, don't be.
Just shoot the face.
Yeah, just shoot the face. Come on, Murali, you can do it. Just shoot the face.
Yeah, because it's going to be quite a devastating combo with the Basilisk Collar.
Yep, that's right. So 2 damage to the face, go down to 10. And that is at Murali's end step. So Randall here, with a really commanding board, and
draws a land.
Land for Anafenza. I think land and then.
What's the Anafenza in the deck for anyway?
Bolster. It just makes your guys bigger.
Okay, so it's like another lord.
Yeah, I think Randall shouldn't play anything here. Just swing in with the team. That's 3, 6, 8 points of damage, and Murali might be dead next turn.
Yep.
Randall could just cast the Spell Queller for 0 value, for absolutely 0 value, and Murali is in trouble for the fact that he didn't take up the Ratchet Bomb.
Who won game 1, by the way?
Randall won game 1.
Whoa,
so that's weird.
Somehow the Spell Queller deck is doing well against decks that play 3 or more. Casting off 3 or more. So that's
Murali's deck is like halfway there.
Yep.
So he doesn't know the spell queller exists, and this is really bad. This is really, really, really bad. Because Randall can just cast it for no value, and he swings and he wins the game. Right?
One of my favorite cards to ever play with in Magic Gathering was Spell Starter Sprite, and Spell Queller is like similar.
No. Spell Queller is 100% better. 100% better than Spell Starter Sprite.
No, I think Sprite's better.
100%
Sprite better than Queller.
Okay, are you Team Spell Starter Sprite or Team Spell Queller?
I think anybody that played Magic back in Lorwyn would be Spell Starter, man.
I didn't play. No, I actually played Magic in Lorwyn-ish. Lorwyn-ish.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I played in Shards. But no, Spell Starter. Not even
Sprite.
a candle. Not even a candle.
Sometimes you cast Spell Starter Sprite for 1 and then it's just not counting anything. It's like for 1 for a while. Yeah. I remember those days, man. Those were good days. So it's probably gonna cast a Ratchet Bomb here, and Randall's probably gonna
Randall's just gonna pull the trigger, like he.
No, I don't think he was gonna pull the trigger.
Give me the.
There's no black sauce. There's no colored sauces on Murali's side of things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Spell Queller won Danny. Okay, then Spell Queller is better than Spell Starter Sprite, man. Because Spell Queller can win Danny a PD.
If Spell Queller can win Danny like a Pro Tour invite, right?
Yeah, then Spell Queller.
Spell Queller is 100% better.
I mean, do they have any good sauce? I went X3. Oh no, X4 in GP Manila with Spell Queller. So that's the only time I did well with Spell Queller.
GP Manila. No, GP KL X5.
Oh yeah, XN.
Yeah, I will eat it. I don't care.
Yeah, and there you go. That's
look at that. Like Randall is just like, give me an excuse.
Yeah.
Just give me an excuse. I'll pull the trigger. He untaps. He swings in. I think this is the end of the game. This is lethal.
It's little. Okay, just to.
Oh, and great. A Moreland Horn. Why not?
And it's game.
I think it's game. Yeah. That's it.
All
and the handshake. Wow, Randall first time
modern player.
Yeah, first
picking
time
up a deck.
Picking up a deck. Okay, so this is my deck, and this is like an antiquated deck. I will be the first to admit, right? This is definitely not the deck you should be playing in the meta right now. But Randall just somehow pulls out the the newcomer luck and just obliterates Murali.
Yeah. And I'm quite excited for this weekend because it's going to be Battle Bond.
Battle Bond.
Yeah, I think there was a little like
Battle
screw up on my part of the release where we announced that there's a promo for this weekend, but apparently not. It's actually for launch party.
Release? Come on.
Yeah, so I mean,
I don't care. I don't know. I'm still gonna play. Man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play.
I think it's gonna be pretty fun. We're not. I'm actually not sure how the format's gonna be.
Come on, man. Do the normal format. Do the like replay at the GP type of format, like the
8 packs, right?
No. So what I'm more interested in is 2-headed giant draft.
Yeah. So the thing is that now we actually have the opportunity to do 2-headed giant draft on the launch party. But the review party is the preview party. So it's preview and it used to be
it's so weird, right?
Pre-release and then launch, right? Now
but I thought it's just
normal,
just like these sets should have just been like launch party. Right? They usually just, since when do you have like conspiracy preview?
I don't know.
Like unstable
this is
preview?
something new. Like Wizards have been doing a lot of things new. First, there's the J Spellbook.
Yeah.
Right, that's something new. There's this like 2 Chinese people.
Yeah,
that thingy, right?
Yin Yang
twins.
Okay.
And now they're doing Battle Bond. So it's something new. And we're excited to see what's going on.
Edwin just joined. I'm going to rub it in Edwin's face. Edwin, my deck got win against Murali with brand new player.
Okay, but honestly,
So
Murali is only playing 2 cards.
Yeah, I know lah.
So because he
but he didn't get like Murali is just unfortunate lah. He didn't get any of
the big stuff.
Yeah, he didn't get
All
number one.
the
He didn't get the
small
big stuff. He didn't see any top knot sears. He also didn't get any. He didn't assemble Tron. Both games he didn't assemble Tron. So that was. I know that Eldratron doesn't look doesn't feel like it's trying to actively assemble Tron.
Yeah.
But if you assemble Tron, like it's even better, right? So anyway, we're going for a very, very short break. Actually, we're going for a
20-minute break. Yeah. But we're gonna show some review.
Yeah, we're going to show a replay of last week's match. Before we go, just want to remind you that you can join us on the stream on a regular Wednesday nights 8 p.m. Singapore time. If you missed that, you can go on down to youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. You can catch all the replays of like all the stuff we record, including the one that just passed last weekend or this last weekend.
Yep.
which is
team
Team Unified Standard. And if you are interested in joining the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals, it's not too late. Just head on down to greyogregames.com to find out more about the Invitationals. Madsen is asking, what's the matchup? Tron and the other deck is actually Esper Spirits. A very antiquated Esper Spirits deck.
I'm going to call the deck S Spirits.
S Spirits.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Spirits. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay. So
all right.
Remember, if you like what you hear and see, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. We're on all the social media stuff. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in a bit.
And Merz, if I drew all this, you would probably could have win.
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might...
Hello everyone, and welcome to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick. I'm your host for tonight. We are watching the match here between Nakao Takahiro on the right hand side and Ko Mengshen on the left. Mengshen's been known to play quite a few decks, so this will be interesting to watch. Nakao, on the other hand, I'm not quite sure what he's playing, but he too has a lot of funky decks. Oh, cool. So we're having a special here at Grey Ogre Games. It's a chance to win the opportunity to draft with a Magic Legend during GP Singapore. And you might want to, if you play in the store, you'll be given the opportunity to you get a coupon basically, and you can put it into the lucky draw box. And at the end of the day, we'll pick 7 other players to draft with. You'll find out who when you come and get one of those coupons, but you'll find out who you're going to be drafting with. Needless to say, I think it's a great opportunity to get to know the man, and you might want to bring cards down for the guy to sign. Alright, so back to the game. Looks like Mengshen's playing green, white, good stuff. Maybe a what do you call it? Oh, you can see it there, so anybody can read it out. Why do you put it on the camera, Mark? Why? There we are. Okay, fine. Whatever, Cass. Nobody cares. Cass will be joining the stream soon, hopefully. Alright. Cut it up, square it up. And Nakao here gonna take a mulligan. It looks like Nakao's playing 5-color humans. No lands, unfortunately. He's got to ship it back. Now dropping down to 4 cards. But humans is a crazy explosive deck. And, it can just kill you within the first 3 or 4 turns. Okay, maybe not 3 or 4 turns. Like, it gains more than enough advantage within the first 3 or 4 turns that there's no way you're coming back from it. Nakao here looks like he's gonna bottom that card, not a land. Mengshen here just taking loads and loads of damage. Gonna start with Birds of Paradise. That's gonna definitely go unanswered. I don't think there's anything that Nakao really can do. And Mengshen here should know what's up. Colors land into Now the Parish. Alright, 1, 2. Oh, Mengxuan's not playing a Coco deck. He's playing is this 4 color Sahili, right? Bringing back the flavor, yeah. So 1, 2, floating mana. 3, Eldritch Evolution. Gonna sack the birds. What does Mengxuan get? Well, this is a nut draw from Mengxuan. Renegade Rallier to bring back the woodland cemetery. The wooded foothills. Gonna get another mana, but just gonna pass the turn. And next turn he's poised to just like really go off. So let's see. Alright. Nakao here going to take a peek at Mengxuan's hand. Gonna grab nothing from it, unfortunately. Finally shuffles up and cuts the deck. It looks like Mengxuan here can get a bit more value out of that. Wow, okay. Out of the Felida Guardian. So I think, alright, so he swings in, no blocks. Oh, but man, that's a... Alright, gain some mana. Gonna bounce the Renegade Rallier and bring back the Birds of Paradise. Yeah. So he gets the mana of the Lotus Cobra. Lotus Cobra, I wanna bring it up. This is a card that we haven't seen in a long while. Has had a reprint. Was at first a mythic and now is... Oh, no. Mark, what did you do with the card feature? Oh, wait a minute. That's not the right feature. There we go. There we go. Yep, so Lotus Cobra, pretty good. Landfall, whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. For 2 mana, for 2/1, it's pretty good, especially if you start off with like a turn 1 birds and then follow up with, fetch land. Pretty decent. Sahili, you got anything to respond? Nope. And the game's over. Next game, please. This is the one. I don't know why we have so many of these. Yeah, you guys saw Car BP versus Random G. Actually, it's Mengxuan versus Nakao. Alright, so they go to the sideboard. Let me update the score. Mengxuan takes it 1 game to nothing. Tristan Bolus in the chat. Remember, you can join us on a Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Singapore time, either on Facebook if you if you look up Grey Ogre Games on Facebook, or you can join us on twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games. Else you can just watch it on YouTube. All the same. All the content's free. We haven't monetized any of the content, so no ads whatsoever. You can watch it for free. We do this so that you and I can get better at Magic the Gathering. Alright, Tristan Bowies, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Matthew Bowman, this is where we will be playing in a couple of weeks. Where you guys from? Tristan, tell me, where you guys from? I suspect it's from Australia, right? Since you're coming to Singapore to play. Or you could go... if you're a GP enthusiast, I guess you could be playing at GP Vegas the week before, and then come and play GP Singapore, and maybe stay a week. I don't know if you'll be eligible, but Nationals is the week after GP Singapore, so it'll be a great training grounds for those of you who are going to play in the Nationals. Go test out a few decks. I myself have been brewing crazy decks. Crazy decks. Crazy decks. So yeah. Okay. Oh, gotta tell Meng Xuan, no, you cannot table shuffle more than once per match. Officially, you can't table shuffle more than once per match, and also it doesn't really make a lot of sense. Yeah, it's you should be doing what Nakao's doing. Nakao is just like mash shuffling his deck. Yo,
What are we doing here?
I heard like Mega Make is like Mega
Not
Man
Mega.
Collection. Dude, Mega Man Collection is out
On what?
on Switch.
Do you know I lost my Switch?
What?
I lost my Switch.
What happened?
Like on a plane or something.
How? You fell
wish I
asleep
knew.
and somebody took it, is it?
No, I think that I
you left it?
deplaned without like taking it. It could have been, I don't know.
Dude, you can.
Yeah, I filed for travel insurance. We'll figure it out.
No, not.
But
travel
I
insurance.
have no Switch now. So stop telling me what awesome games they are on this platform because
Well,
I don't have no.
Mega Man Collection.
It's
1
awesome.
and 2 are out and it's awesome. No.
What does the Mega Man Collection 1 and 2 consist of?
I think it's Mega Man 5 onwards. Mega Man 5 to Mega Man 10. Or is it Mega Man?
And it's got X1, X2, X3?
No.
None
That
of
one's
the
the Mega
Xs.
Man. Yeah, Mega Man X collection will be Mega Man X1 to Mega
Well,
Man
then,
X6.
Sorry, man. I'm the Mega Man
You
original.
prefer the
Mega Man
X.
2, Mega Man 3. And then
Okay,
after that,
that's
I'm not very interested until the
No,
X's. the
Mega
X's are
Man
pretty
8
good.
is really fun. Mega
I
Man 8 is
don't
really
think I
fun
ever
because it's
played
got
that.
like upgrade system. You collect
Oh.
screws, and then you can use the
Oh.
screws and upgrade your stuff. It's really fun.
Cool.
I think. Anyway.
Should we be talking about like Magic rather than Mega Man?
No,
of course not.
Of course not.
There's some of my friends that I meet in like people that I meet in overseas in the booth. They say they're not interested in like the Magic commentary. Nobody's interested in the Magic commentary. Give us a shout out if you're interested in the Magic commentary rather than like the lively like snapshot we give you of like Singaporean, I don't know, life. I
The
guess.
culture, life.
Culture.
You probably just like bring up the stream and then play like a podcast. So here's the.
Yeah.
It's not even play music, play podcast. Somebody else is talking over the Magic game. You're paying attentively to the Magic game and listening to the podcast attentively at the same time.
Well,
I don't know
that's
how that
true.
works.
I don't know how that works. I don't know how much of attention you have, but so what? Nakao is playing humans, I guess.
Yes, Nakao is playing 5 colored humans.
Arguably
and
the best deck in Modern now.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, at least like tier
no.
1. Tier 1. Okay, what's your tier 1? Tell me
Okay,
what's your
my-
tier 1, Mick.
Tier 1's probably. Tier 1's still gonna be Burn. It's gotta be. I won't say humans.
I think it's humans, Black Red Hollow 1, and Death Shadow.
Nah,
That's
Death
my-
Shadow,
that's my
I think
top
Death
four.
Shadows. Death Shadows.
I think the variants of it are still okay.
Mm.
It's still got fundamentally very strong tools. I don't know. That's me. I don't think any of the combo decks are in tier 1.
No.
Not
Don't
Storm, not
I want to
not
say
Titan Shift.
okay. I want to say Abzan combo.
Really?
Is still a tier 1 deck,
Nah.
right? Because
Yeah.
like it's
No,
so
it's called
many
Abzan Maverick, right?
Abzan, yeah. Oh, gosh. Guys, go back to the original. Stick with what you
Just
know.
one name,
Yeah,
guys.
I
One
know.
name.
Even
It's
like
not very
green-white
original,
combo.
dudes.
Even like green white combo is like really, really very strong. So I was thinking like that might be. Who knows? Anyway, yeah.
What is our stream address?
What's the stream address? Twitch.tv/Grey Ogre Games.
Okay, just keep talking, Mick.
Yeah, double Mantis Rider on Nakao's side and Meng Xuan here down to 9 live. Dead to a lightning bolt. Unfortunately,
Yeah, that does
Nakao's
not
deck
look
doesn't
good.
even play a lightning bolt.
Doesn't have to. I think the ball position is fairly overwhelming. Ming Shen's playing. What is Ming Shen playing?
There is a
I see Fiery Justice.
yeah.
I see. What is it?
Alright, bounce, your snaky dude.
That's
Beat you.
6. Oh my god.
At this point, Meng Xuan needs to like Fiery Justice his own guy, just to make sure he's.
Well, I think Fiery Justice, if you target the Phantasmal Image, you're still okay because it just dies. So you need to direct 1 point of damage to that.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then you can do 3 to the. I don't know what's the best way to do this. Reflector Mage is 2-1. Am I wrong?
No, it's 2-3. It's 2-3.
No, sorry.
All right, so Fiery Justice here. One
It's good
on
play.
the. Oh, this is tough. One on the
I think you kill the other Mantis Rider.
yeah, you kill the other.
then
You
you
kill
can't
the two
block it.
Mantis Riders, and then pray that Nakao here just doesn't have what's that? The Talia's Lieutenant in hand.
Right.
Question.
Oh, Ilham is there.
Ilham, new judge.
Yeah.
No,
and,
he's not.
well, he's not a judge, but you know, he
knows
can make
the
he
game.
can make computers sentient.
Yeah.
Well, now he
Oh,
summons
no,
Mick.
no, I cannot answer this
No,
as
this
a player.
this question too complex.
as a
Only
law-abiding
Mick
citizen.
can answer. Oh no, Cass is moving forward now.
No,
Cass.
no.
Sit down, Cass. Keep the food in your mouth, Cass. As Mick goes forward to solve this judging issue, and we throw Cass. Trying to figure out what the problem actually is. Well, I'm sure Mick is going to come back and let us know what that was all about. But it looks like 1 to the Hayat, 1 to the Phantasmal Image, and 3 to the Mantis Rider. There we go.
It's a weird question.
What was the question? Mick.
Can I assign
Who asked the
Phantasmal
question,
image?
first and foremost?
So Meng Xuan asked the question. Can I
Uh-huh.
assign Phantasmal Image 0 damage as a target?
Huh, that's
like
interesting.
no,
No, I
you
don't
must.
think it does, yeah.
if you assign something as a target, it must.
But Ming Xuan dies anyway because Nakao just cast the lieutenant, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I did not know he had a lieutenant in hand, so I was
Yeah.
just saying like.
Much ado about nothing. No, I mean,
Lol,
okay.
lol.
Everybody needs to play to the max of their ability. I suppose so.
Oh well. Hello there.
So
Finally
what exactly is Ming Xuan playing? I still don't know what Ming Xuan is playing.
So it's the Sahili Rai deck. It's a 4-color Sahili Rai deck.
Oh.
So it's lacking black, but it's basically doing the Renegade Rallier. That whole like Renegade Rallier Lotus Cobra shtick where
Alright,
you know
right.
turn one you have what's the name, Noble Hierarch or Birds of Paradise. Turn 2 Lotus Cobra, drop a land,
Fetch land preferably, crack the
Fetch
fetch
land, yeah.
land.
crack the fetch land, drop another Lotus Cobra. Was it drop another Lotus Cobra? How do we get a second Lotus Cobra on the battlefield?
Well,
Oh yeah. Okay, so
no.
Eh?
No, it's gonna be land, Hayat, land. No, so land, Hayat, Lotus Cobra.
land.
fetch land, crack, and then you cast another Lotus Cobra. So on turn 3, you can have like massive amounts of mana after you lay one like fetch land.
No, but
Is he supposed to do something sexy? On
Yeah,
turn
it's supposed to kill on turn 2.
kill on turn 2.
You're supposed to kill on turn 2. I forget how you do that though.
Hello, Ian. Why are you not here?
Yeah. What? What?
Why like that, bro?
What? Hey man, you're missing your opportunity to
Get
draft.
raffle tickets to
Yeah.
draft with Rob
Rob
Alexander,
Alexander.
man.
Have you all reviewed that? It's Rob
Yeah.
Alexander?
No,
Okay.
it's on the Facebook. It was announced yesterday. So Rob
Yay!
Alexander, the legendary, illustrious magic artist, is going to be in the store on the 21st of June, the Thursday before GP Singapore. Very happy to bring him in. We're very happy that we're organizing this event.
Please do not bring your entire binders. For
No,
his time.
I mean, within reason. We'll release some rules as we get closer to the event.
Imagine like everybody just bring down all their.
Yeah, no, please don't bring your
their fetch
entire
lands.
collection of like Rob Alexander stuff because I mean, you know, you can get those signed in the GP, but you know, Rob's gonna charge a fee, I think. But yeah, so the event's gonna happen on Thursday night. It's gonna be like a signing session, and we are doing a draft on the Monday after the GP. So 7 lucky winners of this raffle that we are going to be holding, this lottery, will be able to play a draft with Rob on the Monday after the GP. And how you get these raffle tickets, it's on the website or it's on the Facebook. Basically, if you participate in a draft or event, you get like 1 raffle ticket. If you pre-order Commander Anthologies, for example, which I think a lot of people want to pre-order Commander Anthologies, right? You
Really?
get 10 raffle tickets.
Okay.
So this is like Mark and bad math again, but you know,
Mark and bad
I
math.
talked to him
You
about.
get 10 raffle.
Yeah,
You get all the raffle tickets.
for all those guys who are interested in like pre-ordering Battle Bond, Battle Bond gets you I think 5 raffle tickets. And any expenditure in the store, any $40 that you spend in the store, whether it be in credit or in cash, that will get you a raffle ticket. So on Thursday, the event that we are having in the store, we're going to do the draw then to determine who are the 7 players who are going to be playing the draft. Yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. If you guys want to play draft with Rob, I heard he's pretty good. I don't know. I heard he's pretty good.
He like comes in with like sleeveless and like.
Hey man, this guy is like been there since like the formation of Magic. You know,
I'm not gonna wreck you.
I'm gonna wreck you guys.
He like comes into the store like.
So Rob's gonna be there on Monday, and Rob's gonna be there on Thursday. So feel free to come down, and if you can't make it on those days, you know he's gonna be there at the GP, and he's gonna have his own booth, and so feel free to just drop by. You know, he's a really nice guy. Chat with him, you know, get us like you just talk to him about like how Magic was back then, you know. But you know you could get the same thing with me, you know. Back in the old days.
Yeah, I remember.
During the war.
I remember when we used to have mana burn.
For all those people who don't know, like the cards that like Rob drew, I mean, you are playing with them right now. The original Shocks, the original Fetches.
Yep.
If you play Legacy, the Dual Lands. If you're older than that, you know, things like Rubinia Soul Singer. Those are cards that he drew. Yeah. The Portal Armageddon.
Oh man, that's old, man.
If you played Affinity, when Affinity was like phenomenally good, it's because of the artifact lands. He drew all the artifact lands.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right. Yeah, and a whole bunch of other stuff like was it Spectral Cloak? It was like I think it was in the dark.
Whoa, evacuation. Okay. I did not realize.
Like some casual lands like Oboro, Flexons with Care. Some of the stuff that he's drawn. And if you guys want to buy a copy and get him to sign it, feel free. Just approach the staff, and I'm sure somebody will be able to get you a copy.
Oh, I did not know he drew.
He drew a lot of stuff. He has, and I mean like he drew the Singapore Island guys.
Oh yeah. That's the one I want.
Shameless self-plug.
Okay, so the Singapore Islands. I only have a few Singapore Islands. That one I want to get him to sign, and then Arena, which was a present from me from Porto Arena.
Wow.
When I left Porto.
Okay, cool.
And so I want to get that signed too. So that's a lot of these cards have like a lot of meaning.
Elephant Graveyard.
Yeah.
I mean, those people used to play, any like EDH players who have like an elephant deck. That works. Anyway, back to the game. Ming Shen and Nakao, 1616. The board is now swamped with shit that we haven't paid attention to. We don't know what meddling mage, but I guess we will never know.
Right? No, it's either Sahili Rai or the cat, right? So
yeah, I suppose so.
There's no other reason. I mean. Hello everyone and welcome back to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's round 2. My name is Mick. I'm your host for tonight. We're watching the match between Ko Meng Xuan and Aaron Chu. I thought it was Samuel Yap versus Philippe. Yeah, but Samuel's like sitting right there. I believe the matchup is Kiki, not Kiki combo, but it's a combo deck, not evolutionary leap. That's some evolution deck, and and Aaron is playing Affinity. That is, I think that's the thing. Yeah. Okay, so Aaron is playing Affinity. Wow, man, Aaron's deck is pimped out. Sweet. Meng Shen here, double Birds of Paradise into, I don't know. Yeah, it's Eldritch Evolution, not an evolutionary leap. Wow, okay. So 3. Okay. Well, that's I guess that's 5 cards from the get-go. Meng Shen here's got to try to preserve his life total a little bit. Birds of Paradise and passes the turn. Cranial Plating here would spell disaster for Meng Shen. Luckily there isn't. Arcbound Ravager, it seems. And that's 4 points of damage. And Aaron's gonna be gaining 2 of that. 1, 2, 3, 4 points, right? Yeah, 19. Oh, this doesn't seem good. He could go for the Renegade Rallier, Eldritch Evolution into Renegade Rallier just to block. But that doesn't seem like a winning proposition. Eldritch Evolution here is still very potent. There we go. Takes 2 points of damage, and here we go. I think. Oh, Eternal Witness gets back the land and passes the turn. I think Meng Xuan here gonna try to go for some form of combo next turn. Ouch! Oh, this is really painful. That's what, 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's plus 7 plus 0. With the cranial plating, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 points in the air. Meng Xuan here needs to block something, otherwise he dies. And I think that something might be the Arcbound Ravager, unfortunately. Just to get it off the table right about now. Because the Outbound Ravager represents 2 points, yeah, no way Meng Xuan's gonna get out of this one. So going to sideboard, that was a really quick game. Aaron here with the crazy hand. If you guys did not see it, you know, if you blinked, you might have missed it. Starts off with a Memnite. And Darksteel Citadel into Mox Opal. And then, you know, and then cast 2 more spells off of that. That's crazy. Signal Pest and a the 1/1 flyer with lifelink. So yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, if you're just joining us, well, you're not very long in. 5 minutes and game 1 is done. But who knows, the remaining games might be a bit more problematic for Aaron, especially since Meng Xuan has access to white. This means that he might be able to sideboard in what's that, the those you know, very powerful lockdown spells for Meng Xuan. Not Rest in Peace, was Stony Silence. That's the card I've been thinking about. You see, I need a partner here who actually knows the names of cards. I know what cards do, I just forget the name sometimes. Meng Xuan bringing a whole bunch of cards. Just to be able to deal with Aaron's affinity deck. And that's the weird part, like somebody just called it, you know, I forget who mentioned it on Twitter, but like this affinity deck doesn't even use affinity at all. It's just robots. It really is just the brown metal deck. Yeah, maybe Meng Xuan has Meng Xuan can go like turn 3 kill, right? He hasn't taken out any combo pieces. The combo piece is always, you know, Birds of Paradise into Renegade Rallier, Birds of Paradise into Lotus Cobra, Renegade Rallier, Eldritch Evolution, Sahili Rai, that kind of good stuff, right? Maybe he can do it. Who knows? Sahili Rai, and then after that, create a copy of Renegade Rallier. Gets the cat back. All that good all the goody things. Yeah, it's insane. It's really insane, this deck. Like, it can suddenly go off on like turn 2. It's possible to win on turn 2. But you need like you need an incredible hand. Versus Aaron's deck, which is like, yeah, I can drop maybe four things on turn 1. And then the rest of my hand on turn 2. And then look at Meng Xuan, like, do you lose now? Maybe not. But looks like Aaron has a slightly slower hand, but he's still got one of the key pieces, which is a cranial plating. Cranial plating reads, I want to bring it up. This is because it's a really powerful magic card right here. Equip creature for 2 mana. You get an artifact. Equip creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. And then you can pay 2 black and attach it at instant speed to target creature you control, or you can pay 1 generic to equip it at sorcery speed. That's not what you want to be doing, right? Mox Opal. Is there an Ornithopter? Oh yeah, sure, why not? Let me just cast like half my hand on turn 1. Gonna be facing down a Path to Exile, so you know, gotta be a little bit cautious. Edge Champion. Gonna equip it to the Ornithopter. Ornithopter gonna eat a Path to Exile here. Meng Xuan trying to preserve his life total. Wow. Wow. That, my friends, is the definition of bling. That is no ordinary land. That is no ordinary full art land. That is a Judge foil, Therese Nelson full art land. Not many exist in the wild. And not many exist outside of their of their packaging. So yeah, if you guys want a definition of like bling, take a look at Aaron's deck, man. It's all either foil, masterpiece, and if it's not, you know, it's either masterpiece or promo, and if it's a basic land, it's like one of the most expensive basic lands you can get. I don't know, Guru lands or this. I think this is more expensive than Guru lands, maybe. Yeah, and that champion just gonna go to town. And you know what's the best part? Aaron's got a second cranial plating in hand. And I think that spells doom. Let's see. Meng Xuan can pull this off. Does he have the combo? Eldritch Evolution still in hand. He doesn't have the Sahili Rai. He needs the Sahili Rai. Eldritch Evolution, gonna get rid of my own guy. What's at 5 mana? Oh wow, okay, gonna look for Kataki War's Wage. That looks like the card that he wants to get. All artifacts have at the upkeep, sacrifice this creature unless you pay 1. But I think that's not a problem. Alright, so he looks for the Acidic Slime instead, but I think he was looking at the Kataki War's Wage. And that's bad. Because he's got a second cranial plating, he's gonna equip that cranial plating. What's the last card in his hand? That's 8 points of damage. And that's a 1-turn clock. Meng Xuan's got to get rid of that. Oh wow, this is really powerful. Sahili Rai gonna copy my acidic is it Acidic Sliver? No, it's not Acidic Sliver. It's something Harmonic Sliver. Right, that's the one. Let me bring it up. That's a really cool deck tag. So gonna slowly whittle down stuff on Aaron's side of the board, but not dealing enough damage. And maybe he wants to get rid of that Sahili Rai. Swing at you? Okay. Alright, so Sahili Rai not a big problem. Don't really care. Because my my other artifacts kind of indestructible. You can't really interact with it. Alright, swinging for 3. And Mongsha needs something. He needs either to gain life or to find a colorless blocker. And he scried to the bottom. Birds of Paradise. Not gonna help though. And thinking how he can kill this turn, but I don't think that's possible. Because Aaron's always got Metalcraft. He's got two Darksteel Citadels which are indestructible. And there's a handshake. Aaron takes it 2-0 in quick succession. And Mongshan there just, not finding a combo. He needed that Sahili Rai that turn itself. He needed that turn itself, and then to copy the Renegade Rally to bring back another land, and then cast the Eldritch Evolution for the Felida Guardian, but unfortunately doesn't find it. So yeah, that's easy game. All right. We are going for a short break. We'll be back in, Shake has put it quite easily. Dead, D-E-D. We're going to come back in a short while. I'll put on a replay in the meantime of last week's tournament. But before we go, just want to remind you that you can join us on the stream. Every Wednesday is 8 p.m. Singapore time for Modern. And sometimes you can join us on the weekends as well. If you miss those, just go on down to youtube.com/Grey Ogre Games. Catch all the replays. Whoa, look at all that bling, man. Last but not least, do look for our home on the web, greyogregames.com, if you want to find out more information about the invitationals and how you can be part of it. And if you like, if you like what you hear and see, make sure that you follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, and all that good stuff. Yeah. Okay, we'll be back in a short while, so don't go away. You lose.
I won.
Or you win.
Well, I'll be here.
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.
Everyone stands a shot to qualify for the championships by participating in our daily and monthly events leading up to the seasonal qualifiers. Earn points by playing the format of your choice, and you might find yourself vying for a piece of the $5,000 prize pool.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our weekly Modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm your host for tonight. We're watching the match here between Sobun Hao and Jeremima. How to pronounce his name is not how it looks. It sounds not how it spells. I realize the live counter is missing. I'll be right back. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna make like they're making like some side bet on like who's winning apparently, or some side wager on who's winning, because of course it has to be Danny. Danny's like right at the bottom of the table. Alright, 3 and a 3. That's a 4. And that's a 4. Wow, these dice are these dice like rigged? No, okay. So looks like Bunhao is probably gonna go first. Like well, we mentioned a few times before, Modern is one of those formats that you do not like. There is no advantage to be gained by going second. Like there's a lot of I won't say it punishes you, but really there's no known advantage for going second. There's not a lot of decks that really wants to go second. The format's not too slow either. It looks like Bunhao's playing Storm, maybe? Or Blue-Red Pyromancer, possibly. Jeremy is known to be playing those funky decks, and I like that he plays Orzhov, what's that? The Ghost Council guy. 6 mana for 5 mana for 5/5. Enters the battlefield, drain 2. Pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna keep this hand, gonna scry. I think maybe he might be looking for lands, so he keeps one on the top. It looks like Jeskai control. Obviously not gonna crack that land, gonna draw the card, and it's a Serum Visions.
What's up? I'm back.
Oh, Kaz is back.
Oh, I already know what this matchup is. It's blue-white v Sahili combo.
Oh no,
that kind of thing.
I think Jeremy is like, it's Jeskai control.
Oh, Jeskai control, not blue-white.
yeah,
Sorry.
versus if that's the case, like 4 colors Sahili Rai, and I don't think that's gonna go very well for Jeremy unless he's gonna combo off on like turn 3.
Yeah, I mean, you play Lotus Cobra, you can combo off on like turn.
Well, okay, by right, you have to start off with a Birds of Paradise, right?
And then turn 2 Cobra, and I don't think you can combo on turn 2.
No, you can combo on turn 2. So just now I was talking to Joe. I forgot what's the sequence. Okay, so turn 2, you lay a fetch land, right?
Yeah,
Get
Cobra.
one. You Cobra first.
Yep.
Lay the fetch land, so 2 mana.
Yep.
Sack the fetch land,
Mm-hmm.
and then cast Renegade Rallier. Renegade Rallier gets you back the land.
Yeah.
And then you do it again. You get 3 mana. Now you cast Sahili Rai.
Oh, yeah.
Sahili Rai, copy the Renegade Rallier, get back that same fetch land, get another 3 mana, and then cast Eldritch Evolution.
For the
And then you get rid of either the Lotus Cobra or the
ain't gonna spend money to buy. Doesn't need to buy Sahili to build this. No, I need to buy Lotus Cobra to build this. Like,
but Lotus Cobra is cheap now, I think.
No, it's like
right?
5 US or something. I think it's 5 US. I could be wrong though. I mean, I'm often wrong. So
it got a reprint, and it got reprint at a rare. So I don't.
Dude, it's
think
not gonna print as a. I mean, it's not gonna print as a mythic again. I think not in a master set, right?
Not in a master set. But
Can you
Lotus Cobra is a very
comparing,
powerful
like,
card.
Hey man, what do you open for your green mythic? I open a Tamagotchi for my modern master. What do you get in your iconic master? I got a Cobra.
I got Cobra. I got
Wow.
Lotus Cobra. Question mark.
Feels good.
Sadness.
Yeah, it's like 750, man.
Okay, 750. It's not so bad.
It's not
Like it's a
terrible.
very powerful card, and I imagine you, use a Lotus Cobra to play in a green type combo deck, right? Like it's a very powerful card. Like
Yeah, it's like Primeval Titan's Toe. It kind of has that potential, but it's not there yet.
it was back in the day during Zendika, it was like Primeval Titan,
Yep.
Lotus Cobra, right?
Yeah.
So good. So good.
Okay, Jareem just casted Reflector Mage, but he got remanded. And
No
Yes.
value Reflector Mage.
yeah, I mean, but he's trying to put on the pressure, which I think is fine, because if he waited one more turn and he casted Collected Company and get remanded, that's like
Even worse,
double
right? Yeah.
double time walks. Yeah, that's pretty bad. But I think the toolbox deck has a really hard time playing in this matchup. From experience, but that's
Search for Ascanta.
That's kind of like a bold
And no
signal, right?
land, yeah. Oh, this is bad. But
I mean,
think
it's
Jeremy,
Ascanta, so it's not too terrible, I think.
I know, but Jeremy just should be slamming the
Just slam
Collector
Coco now,
Company
if
right
he has
now.
now.
Yeah.
I mean, blue spell, if he has like Dispel main board, like he deserves the counter, man.
Whoa.
He's gonna get puffed. I can't puff. Sorry, his red He has a steam vents on tap.
Yeah, that was strange. Like, why did you?
I suppose he wanted to bolt he wanted to represent bolt to kill the reflector mage.
But he can't. Oh, alright.
Yeah, if you have bolt, you could, because I mean red and blue, you don't have a counter spell.
Ah man, okay. Bunhao here not
Did he
being able to
forget-
draw lands.
Did he forget the trigger for
No, he
Santa?
did.
Oh, he did?
He
Okay.
milled the
Lightning Helix.
lightning helix.
I would cut Lightning Helix just to buy time for the game.
No,
No?
no, you're looking for lands. You have
yeah,
so
yeah.
much removal in hand
That's true.
already.
And Ascanta can become a land eventually as well if you dump enough cards into it.
Yeah. So, you know, the faster you get it to flip, the
And
better.
this is the scary part, right? You basically left your opponent with enough mana to cast Spell Queller as well. He could attack you, you could path, and he just like
Spell
Spell Quellers
Queller.
you. That's horrible.
Oh wow, okay.
Also, can you help me charge my phone? My phone's about to die, I think.
Sure.
Whichever's
Is
yeah, I'm
this-
36%.
I'll tell Joe that
Okay.
you stole his charge.
You don't have to. Shit is coming in.
But I will. Hey Joe, guess what?
Life is hard.
Cass needs to charge his phone. So he said to give you
No, I
Give
asked
your
Mick,
shit
asked
phone
Mick,
back.
I asked Mick to charge my phone. Whoa, everybody calm down, man.
Who you
Yeah.
gonna believe, huh, Joe? Who you gonna
Oh,
believe?
so he casted a
I
lot.
think you need to leave the store now.
No. So
Don't
he.
exalt me.
Oh, he lodging not the retreat. I think that's the smart play.
Yeah,
And he keeps out white for the path to exile to kill the knight, right?
so that's a clear sign. I mean, like Bunhao shifted from leaving blue red
Yeah.
open to just leaving.
I think that was a
pure white
mistake because
open.
in the first place his hand doesn't even have a bolt. So like, you're not gonna if you're gonna cast Reflector Mage to bait out the bolt, it's not gonna do anything because then you just signal to your opponent you really don't have it. You just fake the turn for nothing.
Yeah,
So
and I think
this is
Jeremy,
smarter.
I don't know. Jeremy should have just held up the mana so that he can cast.
Like Spell Queller if he has it.
Yeah, exactly. Either Spell Queller or or Collector Company and
Yeah.
End Step because you're gonna win through creatures,
Yeah.
right? And Bunhao, you have to take advantage of the fact that he is kind of land stuck
Yes,
right now.
I agree. I think maybe Jeremy's play, his angle of playing this way was
Oh.
if you don't it's like if you don't have it, I'm gonna win on the next turn. You know what I mean?
But he's gotta have it. He's
Yeah, yeah.
dude. He has only 3 lands, which means the rest of his hand must be action, must be
Yeah.
gas, right?
Yeah, but there's a lot of factors to play, right? He kept 3 cards. He kept out a blue, which he didn't have a 1 mana counter spell nor a bolt.
Correct.
And
Then
then-
he kept up white.
And then you have to have logic knot. Because if there was a mana leak, I think
There
he
was
could-
not enough
could he
lah,
pay-
I know.
Yeah, he couldn't pay for the mana leak, but there was so little wiggle room for Bunhao to have it. So I guess Jeremy made the call like, hey, if you have it, you have it.
No,
But if you
I
don't-
don't think there's a little wiggle room. I think there's a definite yes. He's got some form of
Wait,
answer.
Is that bounty to Laksa? Bounty of Laksa? Is that what I think it is?
Uh,
Because I just saw it from the glimpse of my eye. I'm not sure if it is.
what
Oh,
is
is
that?
that-
Hadana's
It's
climb,
Hadana's
right?
climb, sorry. Holy
That's
shit.
Hadana's climb, right? He just cast a
Yeah.
reflector mage and then cast a Hadana's climb. Yep, bolt your guy.
Yeah, he's gonna
That's
flip.
so weird.
He's gonna flip Ascanta next turn, so I suppose that was his plan. Because he can look at the top card, if it's valuable, he can keep a land.
He wants to get. He definitely wants a
Yeah.
land. Like he can deal with all the other.
You know the funny
creatures
part
he's
is if
got.
he misses his draw step. Oh, he drew a
No lands.
Day of Judgment. Okay, that's really bad.
He draw a no land.
Yeah, but I do think that Jeremy made a call. He was like, because if you stick the retreat to Korheim, there's no way for the Jeskai deck to interact with the retreat, right? You can kill the knight.
No, there's still a way with just guy deck to this
Like,
thing.
what-
Cryptic Commander. Cryptic Command just bounce it back.
Yeah.
No, okay, I know
Yeah.
you know, he could have just path. At that
Yeah.
point, like he can just path, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
kill the
Knight.
It's not like rocket science.
I mean, I think that
Wow, he didn't bolt it.
that's
Why?
kinda,
And he's activating the.
oh, you're gonna put on more lands away.
Yeah, no, he's gonna draw like wow. He
That's four
saw
non-lands.
0 lands.
Oh,
Where are
I mean,
all
that's
the
a pretty
lands?
good card, I think. If you're taking 3.
Of course. Serum Visions, the F&M promo version.
Yeah, the weird Serum Visions.
The
man.
sniff Mercury Vapors type Serum
Okay,
Visions.
if you say so, man. I don't think it's Mercury, but cool.
Alright, pause.
Yeah,
I'm gonna spell queller that stuff.
yeah. I think you don't want to give your opponent.
No,
You give your opponent the Serum Visions.
You need
don't
to save the spell queller
for the Wrath,
for the Wrath.
the Wrath and the Day of Judgment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Wunhao's hand is looking pretty Pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
Push on the Sphinx, dude. Don't think about it. Just push it down as fast as you can.
If it's not land.
Oh, it was the 7 Vision reviewed Sacred Foundry and Sphinx Revelation.
No.
I would instantly like slide down the Sphinx Revelation, like not even thinking about these guys.
Cause number one, like you've been able to like curb the pressure on Jeremy's side. You have a flip search for Ascanta, which means that drawing cards is not an issue, and in fact, drawing cards is a lot cheaper than casting a giant.
So now the next is this gonna be the mistake where he keeps the card on top and he fetches his land, and then he like, oh no, I shuffled my land away.
No, I don't.
I hope not, because
I don't think so.
This like, cause he needs the mana for search for Ascanta.
Oh no.
Hey man, it happens to everybody.
Oh no.
Like, I mean, you should have probably fetched first before you 7 Vision if that's the case. And you should double push down. So I really saw it coming because he had the Ascanta and the fetch, and I was like, yep, it's gonna happen. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
He's gonna use the search for Ascanta.
And
I guess you want to use it like every turn.
Yeah, which is why he should have probably fetched first. He was gonna do it anyway, right? Oh, is he gonna path? Maybe he's gonna path. Oh, 2 mana, Lightning Helix? What is it?
Logic Knot.
Oh. But I think, what did he cast? Oh, Collecting Company? Yeah. I mean, it's gonna happen. He's gonna counter the Coco anyway. But this is bad. Like, this is every toolbox worst nightmare, right? Like, your opponent has answers to everything in cast. It feels bad, man.
But you have to assume your opponent's got like all the answers, which is why Jeremy should have run out that Collector Company instead of the Knight of Reliquary, right?
Yeah.
Because your opponent's got like counters up the wazoo. And now you're trying to force them. Do you have two pieces of removal for potentially 2 creatures that are going to enter the battlefield?
I mean, right now he has a pretty good window to retreat and Knight to use the Reflector Mage to like do a whole bunch of damage, but he didn't do anything pre-combat. So feels weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think the real problem with our casting is that we don't have like a proper view of the hand. So we have no idea.
No,
like,
but I mean,
judge by the card, like, hope this is the card we see.
So okay, I guess our roles are like sort of reversed, right? That we know what's on the battlefield on both sides, and now we're trying to guess like what's the best hand. Whereas when you are playing, and we kind of can see like roughly like what's in their hand, and then you as the player, like you're trying to figure out like what's the opponent's hand. So we try and put ourselves in the player's shoes, which is kind of weird, but anyway.
Oh, he just. Oh, okay.
I just want to flip this.
He pumped the Reflector Mage with Galvanic Township at the end of Boonhouse turn. Boonhouse just laid a colony and pass. And I think this is a good play. This is the way to play against control.
I don't think so, because like all Boonhouse has to do is just to Snapcaster Path, right?
Yeah, right. But you're basically like not dedicating multi-threat to run into like a Wrath. Costa is not gonna get you a Wrath with a Reflector Mage, I guess, unless you like pump a Galvanic Township. Yeah, because does he still have his Day of Judgment, or is it gone from his hand?
No, he's still got the DOJ.
Yeah, so
he's got DOJ and what do you call it?
I can't see, man. What's the hand?
Ooh.
Oh, the fairy in Jeskai. This and secure the waste. Man, this
is
like, this is like tech E, man. This is like putting all like the cards they want to play.
It's like, can I fit as many mythic and
secure,
rare?
Man? If you've got, I know he plays
secure.
Jace.
Okay, so secure is like the one of your win cons, right?
Yeah,
end step secure for like 10.
Yes.
End step secure for 10. Swing you for 10.
Yep.
And then next turn swing you for another 10.
But he
right?
plays one off Sphinx Revelation and a one off Secure the Waste. Isn't that kind of? It feels like it's fighting for the slot for mana consumption, especially the worst case where you draw both of them, and then you play Teferi and Jace. This is.
It also helps to prevent you from dying. So, for example, like your opponent goes in for the Alpha Strike, his creatures don't have trample, whatever.
Why not play instead of Secure the Waste? Why not just play a Timely Reinforcement? I mean, that's the new like meta for the blue-white decks. They play one off Timely Reinforcement.
Yeah, I know, but
so you flashback to gain life. You flashback to gain life and more tokens.
Get more creatures.
And you don't have to like sink like X amount of mana. So it's a bit. I think for like 3 mana, Timely feels better than Secure.
Supreme Verdict here, gonna try to take out a few creatures, and I think that's gonna get answered by.
I don't think he plays Spellqueller. That's why.
Spellqueller?
Hopefully. I really want to see Spellqueller. Spellqueller.
Anyway, the
Cardana's Climb?
Cardana's Climb, doesn't it flip?
I don't know actually, but it's not. Is it a mandatory flip? If it is, we better.
It's
tell.
a mandatory flip, but I'm not sure whether it's. If that creature has 3 or more.
Oh,
Okay. So only I thought it was if any creature has 3 or more.
And it's an upkeep that you flip.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go.
Oh, is it the beginning of
Spell Queller. Spell Queller hits the battlefield. Gonna eat up the
Supreme Verdict.
The Supreme Verdict. Not quite sure if Jeremy has anything to protect the Spell Queller.
Like,
From a
he
lightning
stepped
bolt?
out. He doesn't have mana for like a dispel. If he does,
Then
what's
that's
the
bad.
hand? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have mana for dispel, so he's gonna bolt. And yeah, that's like always the risky play, right? Even though Spell Queller is such a fantastic card, you try to eat away the verdict.
Wait, did he just do that wrongly?
Wait, what?
Oh. Did he just sequence that wrongly?
D responds the bolt
Yeah, I
face?
think he respond.
instead of the Spell Queller.
No, he respond the bolt to the
Spell Queller?
So to the Spell Queller trigger
Before
on
it
the stack. Yeah, before
Oh my
resolving.
god, that's so bad. Oh my god, mistakes were made.
Yeah, mistakes were definitely
Oh,
made.
that's-
I think
that's-
Bunhao is just
Like, yeah, you could see the pause in his face because I couldn't understand it as well. Oh damn, he just gave like a free permanent exile, like a Fiend Hunter exile, man.
yeah.
Feels bad. He still has DOJ, so he hopefully doesn't die this turn. Oh, there's the Hadanas flip now because it's
Yup.
beginning of combat, yeah.
And he's just gonna go for the kill. Like right
Yep.
now. That's enough. That's 6, that's 12. The
12. That's 6
The
plus
reflected mage,
9.
that's
Yeah,
12.
that's enough.
12 points of damage. So had he
Oh,
not
damn.
messed up that sequence, like
Holy. Oh, the feels bad, man. Feels bad.
feels bad. Feels bad.
Yeah, this is
Wow,
bad.
chicka wow, wow.
Yeah. No, so I mean, Bunhao, just remember, chill. We know we play like that, but if you
Oh, Jerome. Okay. So Jeremy puffed the Queller first. Okay, my bad.
Okay.
So Jeremy puffed the Queller with the trigger on the stack. Okay, I'll
Right.
bet. He's
Okay,
trying to kill
okay.
his own Queller in response.
So the
to
permanent
exile.
exile for the spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good catch.
Okay.
So it wasn't
bad.
a Bunhao mistake.
Yeah, I
it
didn't
was-
see it. I didn't see
I
the
didn't see the
path
path
come up.
either. I just saw the bolt and we're like, all like, huh? What's going on, man?
Yeah.
Well, good catch, Mr.
Mao Mi Hawao.
Hey man, I want to pronounce the name, but I'm not gonna try it because can't pronounce the last one, man.
Hawaj.
Let's just call him Mao. Thanks, Mao.
Jawa I'm warm, which is Mao Mi Hawaj backwards.
Yeah, that I mean, yeah. So I suppose they're like trying to explain, like Jareem is trying to explain to Bunhao, the sequencing.
Well, that play was correct, like which is especially when you're trying to get rid of a board wipe,
because no
right?
matter
You don't
how-
want to give instant speed board wipe to your opponent.
Because it's not split second. The minute he has priority, he puts the path on the stack, and then
And
he
then
passes
the-
the priority to the opponent, but he path it on top as your response.
No,
Is that
you
what
have
they're
to cast with trigger. You have to cast, let it resolve,
Yep.
trigger on the stack, then you path.
Yep.
Like immediately. So you cannot pass
So your
priority.
opponent, you don't.
So there's no way your opponent
yeah.
will be able to stop that.
Yeah, so the bolt doesn't actually effectively do anything in that scenario. Then
Unless of course your opponent like counters the
Spell Queller or the bolt?
path.
Oh,
The path.
Sorry.
Which then doesn't make sense, then you should just
It's
counter the Spell Queller.
Yeah. But I mean, he was tapped out. I think that was a good win. That was well played by Jareem. I
Yeah,
think so.
I definitely think that was.
I think his patience paid off with just the Reflector Mage and the Corsair.
So
And Hardana's climb, by the way.
I don't know. I
hashtag
think
weird.
throughout the entire game, like that was not very.
I mean, okay,
that was
on the,
not very-
on the
like,
turn where he casted the Knight instead of the.
It should
instead
have
of
been the.
I didn't see a Coco in his
the
hand. That's
Coco.
why. If he had Coco, it would be kind of strange not to.
Okay.
So, but I can see that. It feels
Or
like
if
probably he didn't have it.
if he had Coco, or if he had retreat to Coral Helm, right?
Mhm.
You cast a retreat to Coral Helm first. That's not getting counted. That's not going. Then you know that's not going to be interacting with your opponent at all.
Yeah, yeah.
A control deck is like
I
the
suppose
most that
maybe-
you have is
Yeah.
bounce with cryptic command, right? So
Maybe the way Jareem feels Collector Company works is that it's a tap out source. Because if your opponent doesn't have like Logic Knot or like a negate or anything that's mana efficient, and he taps for like a cryptic command, you're essentially forcing your opponent to tap out on his end step, which leaves you more options to play on your turn.
I
So
know.
maybe that's how he values Coco. I don't know.
I know. But no.
It feels that
I don't think so. Like The next turn, your opponent maybe drop a land and do a board wipe. Okay.
Yeah, I
your
Coco
Coco
for what
for
he's worried about, right?
Your 1 card for my 1 card. That's okay. We're trading 1 for 1 now.
But you're losing that tempo swing, right? He taps out on the
You're
Ra
not
for his
really
turn.
losing that tempo swing. You are losing that 1 card so the card advantage you got from that 1 card is negated by his 1 card. So you're trading 1 card for 1 card. That's okay. Then you go on to the next turn, then you cast the Knight of Reliquary, which he then has to cast on his turn, tap out again, which means that you are free to do whatever you have again. If you have another Coco, you cast another Coco, and then you look at your opponent. Do you have two pieces of answer? If you got an enchantment, you drop an enchantment, and then your opponent is like, how do I deal with this?
Okay.
So
fair.
like, you have to take the advantage of the times when your opponent can't really do anything and has to start responding, especially when it's a control deck, like has to start responding to it during their main phase.
Yep.
That's one of the things about the board wipes, where the board wipes really have to come down as a sorcery. If you give board wipes instant speed, like that's the end of the game.
Hey,
right?
Man, if like board wipes go on instant speed, I'll be buying like XX copy of that card, like just holding it forever.
There is board wipe at instant speed.
Yeah, but
what's that stupid fated something?
Fated Retribution? Fated.
Yeah.
I know it's a BNG white card, which is
dude, instant speed, man. Instant speed.
But it's 7 mana. You're like hoping that in modern.
Shut up, instant speed.
You're like hoping that you're not dead by turn 7. It's like, yeah, man, cool. It's just like play maybe 8 board wipes, you play 4 Wrath, then you play 4 Fated Retributions. Yeah, sounds like a good plan, guys.
Oh man, and still it has a higher rating than some other cards. It's got 49 votes and it's got 3.5 stars.
You know where all these stars come from? Commander players. Wow, board wipe that scries 2 and Planeswalkers.
And it also destroys Planeswalkers, by the way.
Which I think EDH you will get 3.5. I mean 3.5 stars for your community rating, right?
I guess 7 mana is a bit too much though.
Yeah, but thanks Mo. It does work that way because Spellqueller has the wording. The same way Fiend Hunter has that weird wording.
No, you can't let opponent pass priority. So Mo, right? You're saying you have to play the spirit, let opponent pass priority, resolve Queller. Oh yeah, priority will trigger on the stack and then response.
Because the trigger is your priority, right?
Correct. You have to pass priority first.
Yeah, and for all our viewers, the only reason why Spellcaller works is because what Mo said. The wording is different from most other spells.
Let's bring it up, right? This is one of those cards that we talk about a lot.
Fiend Hunter,
during the run of the Power 9 podcast. We talk about this a lot. We had a lot of quizzes on this.
Yes.
We had a lot of questions.
So such a good card.
Yeah, when it enters the battlefield, exile target spell with converted mana cost 4 or less. Okay. So let me explain. There are 3 types of cards, right? If it's not on the battlefield or it's not on the stack, or not on the battlefield, not on the stack, it is a card, right? There are 3 types. If it's on the stack, whatever it is, it's either a trigger or a spell. If the card we talk about cards. Okay, if it's on the stack, it's a spell. And then when it's on the battlefield, it's whatever type it is, like creature type or artifact or land or whatever. So in these three zones, or these 3 main zones, these are what they are called. So it enters the battlefield, you have to target something that's on the stack. So a spell with converted mana cost 4 or less. And then when it leaves, the other part of it is when it leaves the battlefield, you owner may cast that card again, and then without paying the casting cost, which means that if you kill the spell queller on the stack, so it enters the battlefield, has that trigger, targets a spell, you kill the spell queller in response, the other trigger goes on the stack on top of that, so you return essentially nothing. There's nothing being exiled. There's nothing that has been exiled by spell queller, and so you return your opponent nothing. And so the other spell that gets exiled is exiled forever.
So and I think a very clear example of this is the way it's worded in 2 different paragraphs. Because if you look at like Banisher Priest, I think Banisher Priest versus like Fiend Hunter, it's just the way the word the card has been how do I say, typed out, designed.
The
design
way
is-
it's been worded, right?
yeah.
So like banishing light is, I think, the first example of a fixed version of
Yes.
what's that? Oblivion Stone?
Oblivion Ring, not stone.
Oblivion Ring, right? O-Ring. So when it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent an opponent controls until banishing light leaves the battlefield. So that means if it left the battlefield before exiling the creature never leaves the battlefield. So which means that you cannot do the same thing as Oblivion Ring, where it enters the battlefield, there's a separate trigger for entering the battlefield, there's a separate trigger for leaving the battlefield.
Easy way to recognize this is when you compare this to like Oblivion Ring, and there's like 2 different paragraphs, because the way Banishing Light is worded is like 1 full paragraph, so you got to resolve everything at one go.
I thought the
Really?
easy way of
just reading the
identifying this.
Just reading the card.
No, it's not reading a card. It's like, is it before Theros or after Theros?
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, sorry.
But yeah, no, reading the card is important.
We've off-tracked a bit. Jareem has resolved a kitchen swing. That's
Who
quite
cares?
surprising.
It's round 3. Round 3
Yeah,
is
that's
Twilight Zone. We talk about like weird
Hey
stuff.
man, modern season's coming up. We gotta get all the practice you need.
When is modern
After
season
Nationals,
coming up?
probably July-ish.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Yeah, so like after Nationals, everything is gonna be modern again.
That's when nobody is gonna play Corset, right? Cause Corset is just Corset.
What's Corset, man?
I don't. That's the thing. Like people are so excited. Oh, Corset is coming.
Okay,
Corset.
to be
They
fair-
forget that Corset was the time where you just play dudes. Like the draft format is play dudes and enchantments and beat face. That's
else,
it.
man.
Like
I mean,
no synergy. No.
Elvish Mystic, man. Just saying, every draft, Elvish
Elvish
best
mistake.
card.
Elvish mistake, and then like just.
Hey man,
slam
okay.
things
To be
onto
fair, the
middle.
last 2 core sets, which is Magic Origins part, right, and Magic Core Set 2015, were pretty good. I mean,
No,
actually-
they were really
I mean,
bad, dude. The
construct,
draft
the construct. I mean, what they brought to
constructor
standard
was fine. Okay,
Yeah.
constructor was
Draft
good.
pretty bad. Like Soul of Zendikar just wins you games, right? It's just, you can't Soul of Zendikar. It's like make a token, and the game is over.
Not even Soul of Zendikar. What's that 2-drop Topa Free Blade?
Ah, yeah.
This guy.
That's,
Do you remember this?
Yeah. Such
Oh.
bad times.
Is
Bad.
it
I can't remember the spelling though. It's T-
Torpar?
yeah.
No.
Okay, let's just we gotta Google that. But yeah. I
Yeah,
think the
but
draft-
you
the
know,
drafts are
right?
bad. The
That
drafts are bad.
2-2,
Yeah.
that 2-2 with vigilance, and then it beats in, and then it's renown +1/+1.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I mean, to be fair,
stupid card.
there's I don't think core sets are really weird. Like your opponent like drafts like he opens like a Rebel Master or he drafts a Rebel Master. Or
And then he
opens a
can't
Sea Rebel
build.
Master
Then he
and-
can't build a deck around Rebel Master.
Yeah.
But Rebel Master like kind of kills you on its own. Just
There's
saying.
so many, but I mean, core sets usually introduce some cool cards. So hopefully
Mm.
we get some cool cards again.
And hopefully we get some reprints.
What was a bad
Like-
card? Like, what's that? What's
What?
that board wipe? M15. There was a mythic artifact
The-
that was a board wipe.
Of
Perilous Vault.
Oh yeah.
Perilous Vault was one of my favorite cards, man. It was like that was like the
Was that in M15?
yeah, that's
no.
M15. That's M15, dude.
Perilous Vault.
Yeah, Perilous Vault was M15. Like that was the most fun board wipe ever, because you stick it on turn 4 and like ask you kind of like play the poker game with your opponent, like, hey man,
Are you?
are you gonna cast more?
want-
You think I'm not gonna activate this? Then he
Oh
like,
shit!
yeah, it's M15.
Yeah.
They brought in pretty cool cards. There was Nisa World Waker, Perilous Vault,
Oh yeah, this one's
Goblin
fine.
Rebel
This one's fine.
Master. Yeah, so many
So
good
like
cards.
you can that's the problem. Like you bring in all these like weird cards, right? But there's absolutely no synergy.
Yeah, there's no storytelling involved in the Magic side. It's just like a whole bunch of like new cards that are interesting.
and like new cards and like reprints that like we
Yeah,
couldn't
man. But
find.
what
a way
could
to
cause that
reprint.
reprint? Okay, people have
Fatal push.
have indicated to me that if the scary thing is they print Noble Hierarch in the core set. I think if you print Noble Hierarch in a core set into standard,
I think we all die.
that is the worst way to play standard. Can you imagine buying a $20 Noble Hierarch to play in standard and everybody plays it, and then everybody plays a particular Blood Moon reprints? That'd be so bad, man. Like
No,
it
but-
warps your standard like format into like this dark and scary, horrible place.
Then
for
everybody just plays like mono red, mono red, like
colored lands. I
flame
don't know
of
what's that.
Kel, like.
Yeah, so I mean, hopefully they don't reprint anything dumb.
Because they printed the entire cycle of checklands in standard. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna print out Blood Moon now.
Dunno.
Lol.
I mean, at least Blood Sun didn't have the impact that we thought it would have. You know, thankfully.
No. I never thought that Blood Sun would have an impact though.
It's kind of like a card to like sit on 4. One day maybe it's played. It's not like the card that you hope to be like the dark horse of Magic cards to be like the next Lotus. But yeah, I mean, I just hope they don't do anything weird with standard because like the core set, because standard is such a good place right now for a lot of players.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. In fact, it's so fun, right? I actually started brewing decks.
I mean, I don't play standard anymore because the ferries are like 50 US and Khan is like 65 US, and I haven't opened 4 of them in my drafts.
How is Khan 65
It's like
US?
65 or more, It's
Nope.
not, dude,
Nope.
I'm not.
Like it's 70 something.
7 Scion of Urza.
Okay, so let's
It's
see Star City Games.
It's 75
out of stock.
Yes.
By the way, it's cheaper to buy the foil. It's probably easier to buy the foil
than a normal Khan.
Than the normal Khan, right?
Hey man, but I am not gonna play a standard where I have to pay $100 per Khan.
Hey, guess what?
That's kind of bad, That's bad.
I got 4 already.
Yeah, man.
So I'm playing this like blue black like aggro Khan.
What?
It's hilarious. Like Khan's -2 ability is underappreciated. It is hilarious.
Is it like a Tezzerator deck?
No, it's sort of like a Tezzerator deck.
Oh my goodness. I mean, that's a deck I wanted to try, but
so
I'm not
fun.
gonna waste money building.
If you have to buy the cards just to like play a fun deck, right?
Yeah,
like,
if I have to buy
if
I have to buy like Tezzeret the Schemer, I don't think I want to play standard. I think it's like
the Tezzeret Schema is cheap.
It's like it's below $5, I think, or maybe below 10.
If you want to get like Planeswalkers,
but I'm not gonna buy a $100 card paired with a $5 card just
to have the kicks of
just to derp around. That's the worst part. You're not even gonna win. You're just gonna like I'm playing Magic.
But that deck, right? With what's the not the Mirari Conjecture.
Which card? For Antiquities War?
Yeah, Antiquities War. Oh man, it is like you can populate the battlefield with a whole lot of artifacts, and then Antiquities War just wins you the game, and you can stay alive like really,
more interesting.
Really long.
You should play Mechanized Production, or what's the other? Mechanized
Production. Oh yeah, Mechanized Production.
The game,
so funny.
right? Yeah, you should play that, man. I mean, hey man, I just no standard decks. Not if the $100 Planeswalkers per piece, man. Baby Jace was something I got lucky on. I bought them from like friends for like, I think I bought them for like $30, and I was like, hey man, this is really expensive. And then it shot up to $100. Like, yep.
Yeah. Okay. Phew.
Yeah, but
no. Khan is an exception. I think.
Khan is great, but
Banhammer soon.
I don't know.
It's going in any deck.
It's sort of in that direction. I think like if the Proto has like 12 like every of the top 8s have like 4 Khans, you're gonna get banned. It's time to like tear that card up and throw it into like the river or something. Yeah, but
I want to see. We got predictions. When is Pro Tour this weekend, right?
I think
27 this weekend. This weekend. So I'm just hoping
ban. Oh no,
Shota,
the fairy ban, so I can buy them for my modern deck. No. Please.
I'm just hoping that Shota just shows up right with like this like Tezzerator Khan deck, because it's really fun to play. Number one, it's really fun to play, and your survivability is like extremely high.
Is it good?
It's got battle. Okay, so it's got like battle on the bridge.
Okay.
The one where
you
one black and then X, and then you can like target creature gets -X -X, and you gain like freaking X life.
The deck is bad when you have to play battle for the bridge at the bridge. That's bad. That's like playing life sign. What's that life sign for? I think X black then deal X damage.
On turn 3 you can cast it for like 7 mana, but for like X equals 7 by the way.
If you play like one more turn, play Metalwork Colossus. I don't know.
You can play Metalwork Colossus.
I really don't know. Tezzerator is something I thought of, but I'm not like $100 cards to build a
yeah, I know.
so
that's
bad.
the thing. Like the deck that the card that really makes it work is like Khan.
Yeah.
And then like for you to buy such expensive cards just to play like a fun deck, like an untested fun deck.
That's like buying Nova Harax for like a mono green modern deck. Isn't that quite similar? Like, you pay 75 US for Nova Harax and then like, hey man, I'm gonna put in a mono green deck. Feels like that kind. But Nova Harax is the same as Khan because you play multiple deck. Because it's the color range.
Right, yeah.
But that's pretty bad. You don't buy a $75 card and a play set of it just to play like a...
No, you buy Birds of Paradise. I think Birds of Paradise.
Birds of Paradise is fine. $10 is like, that's fine.
It's okay, yeah.
Now you play in Commander, you play in a Modern, that's fine. No Hero is just like, this like the extreme range is the same as Khan. It's really bad value, especially if you always like, hey man, you new to Magic, do you want to try Standards? Like, by the way, this very popular deck has 4 of this card, and it's $100 each. So good luck. $1,000 right there. Almost $1,000 right there.
Yeah, Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. My name is Mick. I'm your host for tonight. Watching the match here between Randall Wee and Jeremy Ma. Randall, we saw earlier in the day, he's playing Esper Spirits, a very interesting deck, and yeah. This is This is actually Cass's suggestion. It says, "Oh, might as well stroke that ego a little bit since you crafted this deck." All right. Capolo in the chat saying, "Mick number 1." Nah, I'm number 51. I'm okay. I'm fine. Thanks. Good to know you're around, Capolo. And yes, cans are very expensive right now. Cans are, man, have always been expensive. But I think the settling price is going to be around like 50 USD, somewhere like that. I think so. Looks like Randall's going to go second versus Jeremy. I know Randall's playing the Esper Spirits deck because, yeah, that's the deck we lent to him. And Randall's new. Randall's new to this game. He won that first round against Murali, and let's see how he fares against Jeremy. Jeremy, I believe, is playing also Esper, or maybe playing Blue-White Control. Maybe no. He's playing Bunt Nightfall. That's the stuff. All right. Turn 1, Mausoleum Wanderer, go. Oh, you just got back to Capolo. You just got back to the US a few days ago. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Playing that Magic, living up that life. And I think now that you're in the US, are you attending? Is it not CES? E3. E3 is coming up this weekend, and man, we've been getting a lot of announcements. In fact, just today, and I'm playing it right now. Pokemon Quest. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. And 2019, we're going to get a new Pokemon game. Pikmin. Alright, beats in for 2. Anafenza, also a spirit. And for those of you who don't know what Anafenza does, is this Anafenza Kintry Spirit? Yeah, that's the card. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, bolster 1, and basically you choose a creature with the least toughness among creatures you control and put a +1/+1 counter on it. So, yeah. Andrea is just asking, no, I don't even check my own Facebook, let alone your Facebook. Where have you been? Hawaii? Oh man, Loxodon Smiter is a nice big fatty. And yeah, well, let's see if Randall is able to eke out the victory here. He's got a Path to Exile in hand. Very, very useful. Especially against Jeremy's deck, which is very creature heavy. In UK for GP Birmingham. Nice. Nice, and you're going to E3. Awesome. Love it. Love it lots. No, you can you can stack the triggers any way you want. You can bolster first, put a +1/+1 counter. Yeah, and swings in for 3 points of damage. So that's a bit of damage. It's quite a bit. And just going to pass the turn, keeping up the ability to cast either a Path to Exile or a what's that card called? Rattle Chains. It looks like he's going to choose to path the Loxodon Smiter. I think that's a good option there. Here we go. Courser of Crewfix with a Spell Queller on top. And if Randall here wants to play anything, he should play main phase right now. And I think the Spell Queller, sorry, the Selfless Spirit gonna come out. Yeah, looks like Selfless Spirit. +1/+1 counter, trigger, swing in for 6. That leaves Randall down to 8. And maybe just pass the turn, okay. Oh, I think he should have cast it right now though. Because with that Spell Queller in hand, it's going to be very difficult for Randall to resolve some of his spells. But Randall might be greedy and might want to go for... Well, he can't go for... yeah. Alright, sacrifice. You can't go for a what do you call it? Collected company. Right. This thing. Capolo is asking, is GP Singapore in like 10 days? Yes. GP Vegas is this weekend, I believe. No, GP Vegas. Sorry. GP Singapore is in 17 days time, not in 10 days time. It's 2 weeks. It's in 2 weeks, right? GP Vegas is in 10 days time, and then after that there will be another GP. And I suspect Capolo you're gonna be going for the GPs in the United States and not the ones in Singapore, right? Here we go. Collected company on end step. I think Randall should just let this go. Jeremy's looking for a flyer, or maybe something that will gain him some extra life. I think, yeah, at this point Randall should just let it go. Spell Queller, maybe one of the cards on the top, will be able to block. So one of them's got to be Spell Queller. Alright, so double Spell Queller. I'll just eat one of your guys. If there's some removal on the top, then I think Jeremy might be in a bit of trouble. Is there Lingering Souls? Oh, forget what I said. Lingering Souls is a really, really powerful card. Okay. Mausoleum Wanderer gonna pump up the group. It's gonna be 3/3. Lingering Souls here gonna pump up the Mausoleum Wanderers. They're all gonna be humongous. And I think you beat in with the entire crew at this point, just for the extra damage. And next turn he's going to be able to repeat this process with Lingering Souls. So now they're 5/5. They're huge. No, they're 6/6. 1, 2, 3. They all get +3/+3. Sorry, they're 5/5. They're 5/5. And I think he should have swung in with the Selfless Spirit as well. But I don't know. Let's see. Jeremy here needs a whole board of flyers to be able to deal with this. Not gonna be easy. Alright, gonna gain some life off of that. And he does have a spell queller in hand, and that will eat up the other lingering souls. Which is why I think Randall should have just. I think Randall should have just cast just swung in with all his guys last turn, but it doesn't matter. Looks like Randall still takes the game. And we're going to go to game 2. Yeah, oh, awesome. Randall is doing well. Very, very well, in fact. Congrats. Good job, good job. Andrea screaming at the top of his lungs. Judge, top card. Yeah, but Jeremy kind of scoops it up. Hey, Tigash, what's up, man? Sup? All our friends from Portugal. How are you guys doing? How's Porto, man? How have you been playing? Have you been playing? Nationals is in 3 weeks' time. Are you going to participate in Nationals? And yeah, how's the rest in Porto? I saw, I keep seeing a lot of like messages on my Facebook thing. I don't check it much. I don't check. In fact, I don't check all the Facebooks. A couple are asking, are you guys gonna fly me to Singapore? Unfortunately, not. Dude, you're in the US. You get like GP every week or every other week, and then your coverage team is going to just eat up our coverage. We have no coverage because there's a GP in America, and so who cares? Who cares what happens in Asia, man? Who cares what happens in Southeast Asia? You know why I'm salty? Because I'm supposed to be on the coverage team in Southeast Asia. Who wouldn't like to hear Mick in GP Singapore talking trash about Magic the Gathering? I think that's why WotC it doesn't allow us to stream. Womp womp. Yeah, Nationals going to be interesting. We're going to be playing standard for Nationals. Anyone have any suggestions for decks to play in Nationals? So I'm either going with like Snake, Black Green Snake or Sultai Snake, or Mono Red Flame of Keld, or my Spicy Brew, which is the what's that? What's the deck I'm playing right now? The Artifact deck, the Tesserator deck, blue Grixis Tesserator. It's got like it's not really a Tesserator deck. It's statuary, inspiring statuary deck. Fun decks. I'm going to Nationals just to make a fool of myself and just play for fun. Not get past the first round. Yeah, go 0-3 and draft, and then go home. That's me at Nationals. Oh, right. No AER, no color dash. Damn. Really? Oh, that's in Nationals in Porto. Right. Our Nationals is way before the core set enters. So yeah. Capolo says play Esper mid range. Yeah, I'm thinking about it, man. Esper colors has all the answers. So yeah, red-white approach, man. Red-white approach is kind of strange. Wow, your Nationals is 21st of July. Our Nationals are like 16, 17 June is is GP Singapore, and then the week after that, 23rd and 24th, that is nationals for us. While Randall here, turn 1, Aetherval, Rocks War Monk, 3/4 lifelink, gonna be probably dealt with a. Oh, wow, he could fatal push it too. I was gonna say probably gonna be dealt with by a Path to Exile. But yeah, Randall here gonna let it slide. Swing in for 3. And the life totals exchange. The second Rocks War Monk. Alright. This goes up to 2. That stays at 1. This is an interesting match. This will be very, very interesting. Anafenza here just gonna drop on the battlefield.
Did you just say it's an interesting match because blue-white Esper Spirits are being played?
No, because Jeremy is sideboarded in like Rocks War Monk into.
Which is a 3 mana 4/4 lifelink?
3/4 lifelink.
Okay.
And Randall here is just not playing around the path the spell quellers. Oh wow, Hadana's Climb.
I lost to Hadana's Climb, by the way, against Jeremy.
You lost to Hadana's Climb.
I lost one game to Hadana's
Climb.
Okay. Because when you look at a card like Hadana's Climb, you kind of like, this is a troll card. I'm not gonna read the back of the card, and then
no.
Instead of flying, it gives you
flying and
trample.
double strike.
Yeah, it doesn't give you trample. It gives you flying which is evasion.
Yeah.
So it is
slap you in the face because RTMFC.
Yeah, I agree. When you look at Hadana's Climb, like, this kind of trolly. I'm not gonna check the back. But you don't make the mistake.
On the night.
Yeah, you don't and you don't make the mistake on the next game because you're like, I'm scared of Hadana's Climb now, man. This is like the thing to be afraid of. Because it's a great mana sync for like a toolbox-ish kind of deck, a Nightfall deck.
For sure.
And yeah, I mean this feels like a bad hand. Randall kept on 1 land, 2 Aetherval hand. This game 1.
Yeah, this game 1.
That's real bad. Imagine a Field of Ruins or like a Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter would absolutely wreck you, right?
No, Ghost Quarter is okay. I think
Ghost Quarter. I mean, you get a basic land, but you're like stripped from like 2/3 of your deck.
Oh jeez, wow. Okay.
Draw Skull Captain.
Yep, Draw Skull Captain, swing in. Actually, I think you should have put the counter on the Draw Skull Captain. No. Actually, no. It would be the.
No, I think
with the Mausoleum Wanderer, because then the Mausoleum Wanderer can start countering stuff, right?
Yeah, and if you sacrifice it, the cost goes up. I think that's okay, and the counter goes from bolster, so I believe it has to go to the lowest toughness, and Draw Skull Captain is still bigger than Mausoleum Wanderer.
No, you can pump up the Mausoleum Wanderer first, because you can stack the triggers.
You can.
So you can make the Mausoleum Wanderer 2/2 first. Then now you got a choice between like all the guys.
Okay, how do you stack the triggers? Because like where is the other like +1
Mausoleum Wanderer? Mausoleum Wanderer itself.
Oh right, because it comes in with a spirit. Yeah, fair. But I think the difference between like a Mausoleum Wanderer and the Draw Skull Captain is that you probably want to hang back with the Draw Skull Captain and never attack, so you rather like pump the guy that you're gonna swing into and sacrifice for a counter spell. Hadana's Climb, man, jeez, that's such a scary card.
No, the Rock Swarm Monk. That's a.
Yeah, I think it's a decent addition because for its stance, I think, and what it does, it's good game 1. Like against like the Blind Burn, Affinity, Boggles, like a little bit of lifelink always helps.
Oh wow!
It's like is that guys same draft?
Yeah, that's guys of same draft.
Holy, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. This is like
This is like bunt like good stuff, right? This like I put all the best cards and bunt into like one deck. All you're missing is like JTMS and like I don't know, Tamagotchi, Noble Hierarch, something like that.
Oh man, this is bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so he can actually trigger.
Yeah, you can put the trigger on thing here to bolster the
other
Mausoleum Wanderer.
He can actually, flash in a 3-drop just to try to get more counters on the.
Yeah. But I think now the problem is becomes a race with the Rock Swarm Monk, right? Because every time you don't block, it's kind of recovering the damage. Because Hadana's Climb just pumps the lifelink to like an amount where it covers the damage that he does.
Yeah. Alright, so Spell Queller is just gonna probably eat up the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you cast your Spell Queller. I don't even cast my Spell Queller.
I think that's fine because he can't cast it anyway. He has to use Aether Vial. It's one land, man.
Okay, so now it's confusing. Like, what's what plus what?
Yeah,
I think you know. You put it on the Drop Squad Captain.
I think.
Oh no, you put it on the Anafenza.
I put it on the Anafenza because, like, if you're gonna consistently swing with Anafenza, I think that's because you're like pseudoing like the bolster one with like the Drop Squad Captain. Then you just put it in either or.
Okay, so there's a few like considerations, right? Because your Drop Squad Captain has flying.
Yeah,
and like the only flyers in Jeremy's deck are the Birds of Paradise and the
Flying Angel when it attacks with the guys in Shaft.
No, the Spell Queller.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I think I don't actually I think I might have found the Anafenza because Droskel Captain gives all your other spirits hexproof, right?
Oh no, but the Anafenza is 3/3 already, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because it gets pumped
That's
up.
fair.
Man, this is so complicated.
Because if it's not, if
it
it's
has to go on the. It has to go on
because
the
if it was
Droskel
if they're both equal power toughness, I might give it to the Anafenza, simply because you want to make it a more attractive target than killing the Droskel Captain. Because if you farm the Droskel Captain and then you give everything hexproof, you lose the Droskel Captain.
True.
Because it becomes a more enticing target anyway, right? In that fashion.
Okay, Randall here just wants to draw probably a swamp or black sauce.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna swing in with my 3/3, my giant 3/3.
And the 4/4 Angel.
4/4. If he takes it, does he die?
He dies. If he doesn't
so
block.
he takes 4 and 4. He takes 8. No, he takes 8. He can block the guys profitably because the Spell Queller is now a 3/4. So he can block the guys profitably. He can take the rest, go down to how much? Go down to 2.
Yep.
Jeremy goes up to
+4, so 13 life.
13 life. So let's see.
Yeah, so but he has the burr and he still has one card in hand. If this is a collected company and he hits another Spell Queller or like another flying creature, he won't die from the backswing.
He won't die from the backswing.
I think this is a decision where Randall has to either decide to just trade with block with the Spell Queller and the Muslim Wanderer, or just like he has to block with either or.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so if Randall here draws a black sauce, and here's the thing, like I think he can go down to 2. So now I think you take the Spell Queller, you block the Geist of Saint Traff, right? Next turn, you gotta pray to God that it's one of the 3 what you call it, polluted deltas.
Okay.
Get the polluted delta and get a swamp,
kill
the bird, and I think that should be lethal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 points of damage in the air.
I suppose now he's thinking, what if I don't draw the black sauce, right? Yeah. Like, because the block is clear, you have to use either or to block.
No, use the Spell Queller. The Spell Queller is a 3/3.
I suppose he's worried about like a random company and he doesn't know what's in the deck, which might be problematic. He might be blocking the.
Yeah, okay. If Jerome goes for a company, he could go and sacrifice Jareem. Yeah, Jareem goes for a company.
Because I suppose Randall is more worried about what is the unknown in his hand, and looking at like the colors he played, it looks like it might play Coco. And I think it's fair. I think if you're thinking about the process, like what might happen if like open mana tapped out, you don't have any Aether Vials on 3 left to like flash in a Queller. You could consider that fact. Oh, he passed.
Oh, okay. So that's a
path
to exile.
That was a huge path.
No, but that is.
Wait, actually, does it make sense if you just took double like the Spell Queller and Muslim Wanderer and just killed the guys?
No, I thought you should kill the guys. The Spell
Queller
if you
just use
the guys.
I suppose I think the worry is that if you use a Spell Queller and he forces the path, actually it makes no difference. It just forces the path on a non-Drop Squad Captain target, and you will give another additional flying blocker to Jareem, sorry. Yeah, I think there is a difference because if he used the Spell Queller to block to kill the guys in Traff, he would path the Spell Queller, take another flying blocker, and even if he had fatal push, he wouldn't have lethal then. Right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the difference. The attack and the way he blocked made a difference in Jareem's decision in pathing which target.
I think Randall did make a good choice there.
Yeah, I think that was a fair choice to make because he would have lost more if Jareem didn't have the path.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. I was thinking like, well, that's the thing. Like you at that point of time, I also wouldn't be in that mindset of how do I lose this game. It's like my next draw must kill Jeremy, right?
Yeah.
And like I've got to feign everything. Like if Jeremy has anything in hand,
he's dead.
Randall,
I mean, it's
Randall's
kind of like the turn crucial where either of the players had the answer in their hand, like a removal or like a follow-up 2-for-1 kind of spell. Because the ball is in a big swing. Like if I don't have the answer, I'm dead. If you have the answer,
you have the answer, I'm dead. Also, like if you got the cards, I'm dead. Like if I have the cards, you're dead.
Okay,
so
I would like to cast more, but I think people are getting done with the game, so I'm gonna go help again.
whatever, man. By guess.
Life is hard.
Whatever.
Don't be sad, man. I know deep down.
I'm not sad. Whose keys are these? Alright, so we're going to game 3. Randall here going to probably be on the play, and that was actually a very risky hand to keep. But man, that hand was full of gas, and I think if Jeremy just didn't have that path to exile, Randall would have won the game, or that something could have happened. That last card in Randall's hand could have been, or the last few cards in Randall's hand, one of them could have been not Mausoleum Wanderer, that 2/1 flyer that gives hexproof. So Jeremy was just, I guess, toying with fire at that point. If Randall had it, like he would have been in so much trouble. So interesting. Like I think this matchup, I'll be the first to admit this deck is antiquated. This deck needs a little bit more sprucing up, changing of the sideboards a little bit. I think the main board needs to change a little bit as well. But still proving to be a very powerful deck, especially if you don't know how to play against Aethervow. And I think that's my main advice. That was the main advice I gave Randall earlier before he picked up the deck. Before he picked up the deck, I was like, yeah, you got to know how to play with Aethervow, and you've got to know how to play weird. And Randall definitely showing that he can play weird. No stranger to Magic, just the first time that he's playing Modern. So yeah, I haven't been so excited about watching random decks. And this is usually round 3. This is where we go to like the Twilight Zone and like make weird comments about McDonald's and Pokemon. Speaking of which, anybody wants to play Pokemon, let's go Eevee and let's go Pikachu. Because I got excited. I don't know, anybody out there owns a Switch? Raise your hands and let me know, so that we can play Pokemon Go together. Pokemon Let's Go together, not even Pokemon Go. But yeah, that's definitely a hand you got a mulligan. No, it's okay. Don't care. Nobody listens to the stream. Like you can make a lot of noise. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, don't touch my Switch, okay? I'm still playing that Pokemon.
So how's Randall?
Oh, Randall.
Is he treating your deck well?
Yeah, it's actually surprisingly good at piloting a very bad deck. I really will be the first to admit like this deck needs to see some upgrades. But the problem with it is that you don't get a lot of spirits. You really don't get a lot of spirits. So this deck is really just
Isn't everything a spirit?
No. Everything in the deck is a spirit, but everything that comes out in Magic the Gathering is not a spirit. So this is like Innistrad. This is like the Innistrad block deck. The initial 3, Everseen Resort, Innistrad, Everseen Resort, and what's the
Dark Ascension.
Dark Ascension,
SOI.
and then SOI, Shadows over Innistrad, and
EMN gave no spirits, I think.
what?
EMN didn't give any spirits, right?
Eldritch Moon was
Maybe Spellqueller. I think Eldritch Moon has Spellqueller.
Spellqueller? Yeah. Eldritch Moon and Spellqueller. So this is like block constructed, like very big block constructed.
But
So
I mean, you have Anafenza, right?
oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, she's not in this
There
thing.
was some
But
spirits-
Anafenza would be the first I would toss out of that. Right? Because she's not that great. But she's really quite like there is some interaction because she makes the Mausoleum Wanderers bigger. And when she makes when the Mausoleum Wanderers get bigger permanently, they become, mana leaks. They become like they start out as 4 spikes and then they grow to become like not sensors, metallic rebukes, and then they grow to become mana leaks and they become very, very big and fat.
Rebuke is not. Rebuke is
Rebuke is 2? No.
Spellcast
Spell Pierce, yeah. Yeah, Spell Pierce.
Sensor, spell pierce, mana.
So it scales up and like it makes it grow permanently. Make my monster grow. I don't know if you guys.
So yours is a Esper.
Esper Spirits, yeah.
Black is just for Sorin.
The black is for Fatal Push and Sorin. And Sorin's just a one-off in the deck, but like it's crazy powerful when if you and true be to the idea of like one-offs in decks. If you draw the Sorin, you win the game. Like you slam it on the table, that's when you win the game.
Give lifelink?
Yeah, 4 mana. So it's the which Sorin is it? Sorin.
Solemn Visitor.
Is it Solemn or?
Solemn Visitor is the one.
That's from the
one?
first. That's from way back, right?
No, this is from Khans. Oh yeah, okay. So Khans again. Yeah, great. Until your next turn, creatures you control gets +1/+0 and gain lifelink. And usually it's like a game ender.
I didn't know like black, white spirits or black, blue spirits.
Yeah, there are.
But they're just not good, is it?
Yeah, they're not that great. And you know what's the best black white spirit? Lingering Souls.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So good with the Mausoleum one, right?
So
Wow.
yeah, it's crazy, right? You cast Lingering Souls, Mausoleum gets +2/+2.
3/3. Smack face.
Yeah. But I think Randall here is falling a little bit behind, and I'm scared that if he casts something, like he's gonna get blown out by a Spell Queller. Spell Queller here gonna hit the battlefield. Yeah, nothing that Randall can respond to. Just block.
Mausoleum Wonder only can counter instants and sorceries.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
It's just something that makes all your opponent's spells instants and sorceries.
There is Dovescape that makes all your opponent's spells into doves.
Doves?
Weirdly enough, yeah.
What are doves?
Doves. Yeah.
Doves. Interesting. You know, like something like Michael's Lattice, you know?
Everything becomes an artifact.
Yeah.
Everything in your hand, everything in your deck. Your face becomes an artifact.
So, you know, sure, something like that, you know, everything's an instant.
I think Randall is like way far behind here. Like the double mulligan did not help. That's a draw score captain. That's actually pretty good. I think if he casts out the draw score captain now and then next turn with the with a bit of protection and with the phantasmal image, that becomes pretty good. Yep, take no problem. He's just gonna take some damage.
Oh, yeah. Is Jeremy playing some sort of combo?
Yeah, Jeremy's playing. Well, at this point in time, Jeremy's not playing combo centric anymore.
Oh, Bun Night for.
Yeah.
Right. Bun Night for.
Right.
I don't know, whenever I see Voice of Resurgence, I just think Kiki.
Why not ever thought about Bun Spirits?
No, I think the
Coco.
phantasmal image
Actually outvalue opponents every time.
Yeah.
that was
Oh,
that.
Bun Spirits. Yeah, Bun Spirits.
Bun Spirits Coco, it's so broken.
Yeah.
It's like
Mick.
What? Bun Spirits Coco? Oh yeah, no. There is a version of the deck. Yeah.
Deck list, right? Yeah.
You take away the Aethervials. Basically, you take away the Aethervials from this deck, and after that you put in like Noble Hierarchs and stuff like that.
That 4-drop creature from the green.
4-drop creature.
The green white spirit also, I think.
Is it the Leash? No, the Leash is not a spirit.
Is it SOI or EMN?
4-drop spirit. Alright, so Corsair here. And I think Randall's gonna reply with.
no. I think I recall you mentioned the format. There's 2 colors, 2 blue. It's from
Yeah, man, that is not the right play. And that is a huge creature that Jeremy gets. But you know what? Randall can just copy that creature. It's not going to be as big. But I think you want to copy the Drog Score Captain instead. And he's got Fatal Push in hand. Oh no, he doesn't have Fatal Push in hand. He has Spell Pierce in hand.
Copy the drop score, please.
Yeah, just copy the Drog Score Captain and just swing in. I think, then Jeremy will be on the back foot a little bit. Yeah, but Randall's here has taken like way too much damage.
Yeah.
Here we go. Draw score captain. Copy my Phantasmal Image. Copy my draw score captain. Gonna swing in for 7. And if Jeremy doesn't do anything next turn, like that's gonna be lethal in the air. And he can take up to another 8 points of damage before going down. And so I think he swings in with both. Yeah, Droxel Captain's also got flying. So it's a 2-2 flying, gives everyone hexproof. And just gonna pass the turn. Wow. Huh?
I guess
No, this is not how you play the deck, man. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. That is I think that's the motto of this deck. So let's see.
I think he's decided to take a defensive role this time round. Given the board state, the backswing might be more painful than expected. Thus, taking a defensive role is not a bad decision either.
Well, I don't think I don't think taking a defensive role is a good decision. In fact, yeah, being defensive is not going to get it's not going to get Randall anywhere. This collector company here, I think I'm going to spell pierce it. No, he lets it go.
Seriously? Oh my god, he lets it slide. Oh no, he has no blue sauce.
No, he does have a blue sauce. That's a Seachrome Coast. You can just spell pierce it. Yeah, it will grow. It will make the...
Seriously? He did not pierce it? Oh my god.
Yeah, if there's a Reflector Mage, Reflector Mage isn't going to do anything. But Night Reliquary is quite welcome. And so he can take some damage. That's the thing. Like if Randall here swings in with this big guy, I think he can take the damage. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. He goes down to 2. You see, Sorin off the top probably wins him the game. Oh wow, Fatal Push gets rid of that guy. And just gonna pass the turn. Okay, so now we are again at parity, but Randall here at 2 life points. Needs to gain a little bit of life. Jeremy with a lot of dead removal in his hand. Making sure he keeps back that Spell Queller so that he won't die to it. I think Randall could have just been like a bit more. Can he be a bit more aggressive? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's not enough. Randall doesn't have enough blockers unless he's got another removal in hand, which I don't think he does. Swings in, there's the handshake, Spell Pierce, and a fetch land.
Seriously, he should have pierced that collector company earlier.
Nah, but well, yeah, the collector company would have given Jeremy another big guy. I think Randall could have swung in swung in the air for 7 points of damage earlier on.
Yeah.
And just be more aggressive be more aggressive, because I think once you let your opponent, go out of control like that, then it becomes very problematic. That turn where he did cast a Spell Queller to try to eat up one of Jeremy's creatures, I don't think he read the cards right, and that's what produced like this whole chain of events, when actually he could have just cast the 2/2, the Phantasmal Image, copy what's his name, draw score captain, swung in for 3 that turn, and I think after that there's no more problems. You just keep going. You cast a Spell Queller for 0 value, and like your entire board is humongous and big, and Jeremy can't really deal with it. So yeah. Alright, we are gonna call it a night. Thanks for watching. Remember, you can join us on the stream regularly every Wednesdays 8 p.m. Singapore time on twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. You missed that, it's okay. Just head on down to youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. Catch all the replays, including last week's the Unified Standard. And last but not least, do check out our website, GreyOgreGames.com. Find out more about the invitationals and how you can compete and be a champion, just like Jeffrey Chan and the rest, be one of the top 16 players, yeah, and then play for money. And if you like what you see and hear, remember to subscribe to all all the channels. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. So see you there. All right, for myself and the rest of us here at Grey Oak Games, we're signing out. See you guys next time. Bye bye.
Start your journey on the Grey Ogre Games Invitational for 2017.